flushable.
Dog, I be flushing this shit.
Look, you're not supposed to flush them, but I still flush them still. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to, but I still
The baby
flush
wipes?
them. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't.
the
Even the
flushable
flushable ones, you should not be flushing.
Yeah, I still flush those, yo.
You wiping your...
I gotta get like, you know what I mean? I gotta get a couple wet wipes, and then I gotta do a dry wipe, and then if it ain't, you know what I mean? If it ain't clean, then you gotta go back over with the wet wipe and then another dry, because you can't just do a wet wipe because then your ass is still wet. So you gotta dry that shit up. You know what I mean? You gotta dry that shit out.
Is just start wearing thongs. So
What?
What? Huh?
What are you talking about?
How did that solve the problem, Alec?
How the fuck we go from wet wipes to thongs?
Because what you do is you get a wet wipe, right? You wipe yourself so you're clean. Then you just put the thong on, and then the thong dries the booty hole, and you're good.
Oh, you're a fucking wild dog. I can't even fucking wear boxer briefs like the tight shits. I still can't even do that.
Hold on, let me try and switch the server. See if the cameras will get sharper. Yeah, it looks a little sharper now.
Oh yeah. Oh, the
I feel like
quality.
mine's
of the cameras,
extra
right?
sharp. I don't know if it's my light, maybe.
I don't
Looks
know,
better.
yeah. But J-Main is freaking dropping in pixels, bro. Shit's looking like
everybody-
a
Yeah,
Switch.
I see that.
Yeah, you're looking like a Nintendo Switch game right now, bro. Shit's crazy, bro. Hold up.
My wife goes,
Ultimate Alliance.
my wife, she calls, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, with the wet wipes.
Yeah. She's like, why are you talking about your ass?
All right,
What you know what time it is?
Yo, it kicked
That's a
me back to the
normal day for
east. It kicked me back to US East.
Wait, Kofi, you said your girl put you on the wet
Because
wipes?
East Coast
Yes,
is the best coast.
You know why she put you onto those, right?
Why?
Because she was doing your laundry one day and found doodle stains on your gloves, you dirty ass motherfucker.
Nah. None of that. None of that. Yeah, bro. I be wiping, so don't worry. I be wiping, bro.
Wiping.
Stains in there, man. She was like, She got you some feminine products, some goose, you know what I mean?
Let me get the Patreon questions ready. Before we get started, we're live, by the way. If you guys didn't notice already, we live.
Oh, we
Yeah,
noticed.
we live.
Yeah, and we talking about
Chat
doodoo
made-
stains, and everyone's hearing us and shit.
Yeah. Now, what sparked that conversation, chat, is that I would have been on time if I didn't have to take a shit before the podcast. That's what
Oh,
happened.
very astute.
Doodoo,
Very
man.
nice.
Doodoo, man.
Doodoo man.
After a shower, which is the
Right,
worst.
yeah, exactly, Erica. Right after a shower, that shit was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling
bad day.
J-Man, I was just telling Alex how Discord was today. Oh, he fucking I'm talking to this nigga and he left, bro. Disrespectful, bro.
I hear you,
Nigga, where you going, bro? Disrespectful. So yo, I was talking
kids off at the pool. I'm sweating now. This shit crazy.
So yeah, I was talking to Alex about what was going on in the Discord today. Yo, you should honestly scroll and see there. Shit's funny as shit. The type of
What, the chat portion?
coonery is going on in there right now. It's hilarious. So you should
Just
check it
go
out, bro.
scroll up. Get in there and scroll up. You'll see what's going on.
Scroll up.
When y'all gonna know who's the sexiest or something? See, them all fall through there, man. Y'all
I'm
weird.
the sexiest. I mean, let's be real.
Okay, Jack, you're not calling nobody weird when you're posting shower pictures in the Discords and chats and shit like that. You got soap in your look at this guy. This guy got soap in his hair and shit, taking selfies in the shower, licking his lips and all sorts of weird shit, bro. So don't even judge
the
man.
duck lip.
Yeah, this guy be doing duck lips, yo. What's up with you, Jack?
Yeah.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Oh, these different names just throwing me off. I can't even tell who's who.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, yo. These
that-
guys were begging for nicknames and now it's confusing everybody, yo. At least it's confusing me, so.
Yeah.
What
I
are
don't know who's who.
What the fuck? What is people posting high school pictures and whatnot?
Yeah, shit's funny as hell in there. All right, yo, let's get started. We all here. We all ready. Press Start Podcast, episode 117. We getting up there. This episode's titled The Fast and the Furious. Joy-Con Drift.
Fire. Man, who came up with that name? That's
shout out to J-May, man. Shout out to J-May for that.
That was
I love
clever.
Kofi. I think I need to be making more.
That
than
was
everybody at
clever.
this
I
point.
give you that. That was clever.
I mean, it's the one time Jaden had a clever thing to say.
That was very clever. I like that, so I had to keep that. I actually like that title, so that was fire, J-Main. We here another week, another podcast. Off the record next week. So if you're a part of our Patreon, look forward to that. We about to have real fun over there. You guys sent in some dope questions Please send in some more if you're part of the Patreon so we can have a super lit show. Anything else? Oh, hit that like button. Would really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and do the intros for anyone who is new watching the podcast for the very first time. All right? And let me know if my mic is low now. Don't tell me when the podcast is done and I can't do nothing about it. Yo, Kofi, your mic was low. So let me know if my mic is okay. Give us the sound checks in the chat. We would really appreciate it. And we're going to start off the intros with Erica. Say what's up, Erica.
What's up, you guys? Episode 117. That's like the temperature here. It's freaking hot. So I'm just trying to stay cool right now. I ain't trying to do much. I want to relax. I don't even know what the hell we're talking about besides drifting. But yeah, if you are here for the first time, consider subbing and checking us out from here on out.
Jack, say what's up.
What's good, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good week. Ain't really shit been going on. This is one topic I got a lot to say on, though. Hey, so I'm bringing it. I might bring the heat today. I don't know how I'm feeling right now. Hey?
I'm have to slander PlayStation so I could bring some content out of Jack. That's only Jack. That's only how to get Jack in his his prime form, yo. When you slander PlayStation, yo, that's the only time you get Jack in his best form, yo.
I got some heat in the tuck right now. You know what I mean? I don't know if I got to bring it out. We gonna see.
That's your corporate slavery, dog. What you got?
Listen, man. We'll see. All
right.
J Main, Pixel Main, say what up.
My shit really that bad? God damn. What's good, everybody? Another episode back checking in with the people. Just a fair warning. It's summertime. I know fairs are going on around different states and things like that. You better off going skydiving at this point. These motherfucking fair rides are fucking death traps. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got on, that ride that's like a pirate ship that goes like back and forth like that?
Yeah.
I felt like I was about to fall out that motherfucker on that ride.
Well, that's the point.
That's the point of what?
Of the ride, you're supposed to feel like you're gonna fall out.
No. I need that shit clamped down on my lap to the point where I feel like my butt's about to explode.
It's supposed to have like a little bit of like a give, so when you hit it, it clicks.
God, a little bit of give. That shit was. I'm literally like out of my seat like this. I usually like that, but not at the fair. No,
it's like what you want is like a really, maybe two-toothed hobo to like strap you down into that thing, and then when he does it, he just walks by and they just kind of like touch it to see if it moves.
Right, to see if it's exactly.
But that's it. That's all they got to do is just touch it. So they don't really like pull on. Just like tap it. Okay, that's fine. And then like the guy in the booth turning it on should have like 2 cigarettes.
I don't trust those rides. Like I don't go to those moving fairs and carnivals or whatever. I don't trust those because those rides always look like dingy or all rusty, and you never know.
And they travel with them shit, so like it's some bolts and nuts missing. They fucking patch shit up with duct tape. It's fucking fuckery on the
If I can find the link, J Main, I'm gonna send you where it was like a big seesaw, right? It literally broke. I think it was out of country though. I think it was like somewhere out in India or some shit. And this was actually a real video. I don't know if you've seen it. It was like a big hole. Well, yeah, I seen it on Instagram not that long ago. If I could find it, I'm gonna tag you in it. It was a big ass seesaw. When I tell you the thing got up and snapped, and like I heard some people died from that shit. Yo, shit was crazy.
That's the one I heard of. And this was a couple days ago. I seen that article, and my job took me to the fair, and they forced me, by the way, Alex. So I think you need to come and defend me at my job. They fucking forced
there
me
you
to
go.
work at the fair and get on these rides. I need your help. It was not an option, Alex. I need your help.
What you need to do is look, when you go to the fair, what you have to do is get right in line of the Gravitron, and when you get on the Gravitron, make sure the DJ looks like he's from the 1990s. With like the spiky hair, and he's got a flame silk shirt, right? And then when the Gravitron gets to full speed, he's got to play Linkin Park, and then that way you're in the right fair. That's when it's the right fair. If you don't have that at your fair, you're not a real fair.
Oh man. Well, my intro's been extended, but yeah, just go skydiving instead. You'll have much more fun.
Yeah,
this guy doesn't want to go on a roller coaster, but he'll jump out of a plane.
Oh, I can do roller coasters. I love
roller coasters, did jump out of a plane.
Yeah, he did.
That is crazy.
I'll do that shit again. I want to go by myself next time. They need to let a brother work. Let me pull the
Nah,
string.
this guy really did jump out of a plane, bro. We gotta
Crazy.
check,
On
yo.
a hobo
Yo,
roller coaster.
somebody gotta scrub J Main skin and see if he's Alex complexion under that. I don't know, bro. Jumping out of planes and all sort of shit. I don't know, man.
With a Sharpie as well?
I don't know too much brothers jumping out of planes, yo. I don't know, man.
Definitely not.
I don't know too much. You're probably the only brother that I know that jumped out of a plane, bro.
It's the new wave of advanced brothers, dog. It's the new wave.
yeah, different breed, yo. All right, Alex, say what's up.
Hey everybody, before I say my intro, I want to say a rest in peace to Jeff In Control Robinson. He passed away this week from a blood clot in his lungs. If you don't know who he is, he's a pro StarCraft 2 player who became a shoutcaster with Total Biscuit. He was actually just on the Co-optional podcast last week. So a sudden passing for somebody who's really big in that scene. So definitely condolences there. But besides that, thank you for having me again on the podcast. It's great to be a member, and I'm excited to have a good time today. I also want to talk about your shirt, Kofi. What are you wearing?
Is it trippy? Is it like trippy?
I don't know if
It looks trippy. It looks trippy. Hold on.
It looks like
you about to go to disco night.
It looks like mesh.
What the fuck is you wearing, bro?
It looks kind of mesh.
I feel like
Kofi.
It's just
dots, but since the camera,
I feel
it
like
just looks trippy. Yo.
I feel like we
like
can
it's
see your
mesh.
nipples through it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had on the shirt. What the fuck? I thought you was.
Right?
Kofi trying to show off his
like
nipple
mesh.
piercings.
Yeah, I didn't know that was the shirt. I thought it was just your skin.
Y'all shut up, Jack.
Kofi, yeah.
You say, you said I got the Killmonger tattoos on me right now. Oh man, shit is crazy.
That was his skin.
I got the Killmonger tattoos on me. Oh man.
So Jack, you were sitting here thinking that's skin. You didn't say nothing.
Oh, shut up.
We're just looking.
Kofi was feeling sexy today.
I feel like Kofi's gonna show up with like a nipple ring one day with clothes he wears.
Come on, stop it.
Just
Don't disrespect me,
one,
bro.
Just one?
Just one, not
I gotta
both.
follow
Which
Kofi
side?
on Instagram. He
Which
got
side?
eyebrow rings and all of that.
I'm gonna say left side.
The left side. All right.
Nah, I don't do those kind of piercings. That's not my style, yo.
You ever had your nipples licked, man?
Shit.
Whoa. Wait, this ain't Discord. This ain't Discord.
Yeah.
Well,
All
it is
right.
technically, but you know.
But thanks everybody for coming out and enjoying the show. Lots to talk about, and we're gonna have a good time. So stick around.
Yeah. What's everybody playing right now, man? Let's go across.
Ooh.
Jack, what are you playing right
What's
now?
that?
I'm playing Ease 8, Lacrimosa, Dana, the game.
There you go.
Yeah, pretty much. It's alright, man. What else I'm playing? Playing my friend Pedro.
That look
Fire. You get a gunshot for that one.
Fire.
That's a
That
good,
game's
that's a
good.
It's
one.
fire. What else am I playing? Last of Us Online. You already know what's going on.
Jack, why you don't be inviting me to play Last of Us Online, dog? I feel like you're scared I'm gonna be better than you.
Bro, when you see me on, just hop in the lobby. You already know I got
No, I'm not just hopping in the lobby. I need a formal invite.
Yeah.
I'm the best Last of Us player on the podcast. I deserve a formal invite.
Huh? We're going to play a sound again, but
Nah, ain't no sound. You don't control the soundboard, motherfucker. You heard what I
I need to
said.
pull up the. I'm gonna pull up the friends and see if you online. Dog.
Alright, dog. I'm gonna pull up on you, though. I gotta put maybe tomorrow after work or some shit. I'll pull up on you because I know you're gonna be home, right? Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. What do you mean, of course?
What that mean? You got
You know what that mean, motherfucker? I ain't gotta
Look
explain.
at that shade. Look at that shade.
I work from home.
Man,
What's
kind of shade.
That shade.
Kinds.
I'm sipping tonight, Jack. You in for it.
That's crazy. Dog. That's crazy.
So you playing that? All right, Erica, what are you playing?
This question. I just hit 100 hours in Cities Skylines. I ain't even lying. Ain't even lying. That seriously, 2019, my list for the year is gonna be ruined because of City Skylines. Like I'm calling it right now. I might be eating that cheeseless pizza, and it's gonna be City's fault.
You enjoying it,
Yeah,
huh?
like- It's a crazy time waster. I also jumped back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I did jump on that a little bit. That was the other day.
Wait, which one came out first?
I still haven't played
Odyssey
that.
Or
The latest
Origins.
one.
Odyssey's the latest one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I played Origin. No, what was on that Google beta? I don't remember.
Origins was like 2 years ago. 3
Yeah,
years,
but
something like that.
when Stadia was doing their beta, they had one of those games. I don't remember which one it was.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's been like just a lot of cities. But yeah, I'm planning to play, obviously the Gears tech test this weekend. I've been playing that. I played that last weekend, so there's that too. And Gears 4 kind of here and there, but that's pretty much it.
All right, Alex, what have you been playing, sir?
I finished Final Fantasy VII
Nice.
Ooh,
What,
okay.
30th time?
for I think like the 7th time. And then I also started up Final Fantasy 12 because I never actually beat that game. I think that was when I was in college. I really got to try to play that out. So I'm playing that. I'm playing Cave Story, which is pretty cool. It's made by one dude from Japan. It's pretty good. Music is awesome.
Cave Story on Switch?
And
Cave Story
no
Plus?
PC.
Was it Cave Story
PC.
Plus?
Plus, yeah.
I beat that, yeah. That's a good game, yo. That's a
And
really good
then
game.
I'm trying to force myself to finish Last of Us, but I just don't care.
Force yourself.
Yeah, I
Forcing.
just don't care.
This
I'm at the
man,
part
Alex.
where they're in the university with the giraffes.
Ooh.
That is
You almost,
you're
you're
right.
close.
You're
You're
right
close.
there.
You're right there at the end still.
That's a
Yeah.
nice cinematic moment. That should have
Literally do
carried
not,
you the rest of the
do
game.
not care about
That's a
that.
touching moment, Alex. That's a touching moment.
It's not his
I
style
think-
of game, man. He doesn't like
I
those
think
kind
Eric
those kinds
said
of games.
best when we were watching when I first started playing it. Eric was like, "Alex is a cold son of a bitch."
Yeah.
I just don't
You
care. I don't know.
are.
If
Nothing
CD
that-
Projekt Red made it, he would have loved it. I already
No,
know.
I have problems with Witcher 3.
Yeah, but
In
you
fact, I
finished
made-
it. You
I made,
finished
like,
it,
a
though.
Yeah, I finished it because it was actually a good game.
The fuck outta here.
I don't know. I just and then I want to finish Spider-Man, but I'm also playing God of War 3, so I'm playing quite a bit.
You all over the place. God damn.
All
Yeah,
right,
God of War for streams, and then some other stuff during the week.
All right, so what is your boy playing? I'm playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which is absolutely fantastic.
Wait, that's out yet?
You got
No,
that already?
no,
Well,
it's not out yet. But
it's Kofi.
Can somebody
you
tag
started-
the FBI,
Fi-
please? FBI.
No,
Right now, okay.
what's it
Police.
called?
Help.
The last Fire Emblem game that I finished was Awakening, and playing this one's absolutely fantastic. I love it so far. I've been also playing Gears of War 4 a lot. I'm trying to get back into the groove of that, and it's been going good. Obviously I've been playing the tech test, as you guys know this already from the streams that I've been doing. And what else have I actually been playing? I think that's mostly it. I've been playing a lot of Gears, and I've been playing Fire Emblem right now. I've been also like chipping away at Super Mario Maker 2, trying to finish up the campaign. I'm almost done that one too. So that's all I've been playing.
How is Fire Emblem?
It's really good.
The reviews came out today.
Way better than that trash Xenoblade Chronicles 2, bro. Way better. This is the
that's
best
not hard,
RPG on
that's-
Switch. This is the best RPG on Switch. Hands
Oh, the
down.
reviews
easily.
was good for that game
Easily.
too. She got an
Easily.
88 on Metacritic
Yeah.
It's like the best one they've had, right? Best score,
This year.
The
for
series
Fire
it's had.
Emblem.
I think, for the series, right?
No,
I think I saw-
Awakening got a 94.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
Yeah,
I thought I
Awakening
saw
got a
that.
94.
Awakening is on the 3DS, right?
Yeah.
I think I have that one. 'Cause I have
That
the one
game's
where it's
game's
like-
good, yo. That's the only Fire Emblem I actually played from beginning to end. The game's
So
fantastic.
there was a one after that. It wasn't so Awakening came out when 3DS first came out, right? No, or like later on. Because then there was another. Fire
Yeah,
Emblem game that
there's
came
another
out.
one. There's like Fire Emblem Fates and like, is it Birthright or some
Fates,
shit like
that's
that?
it. Fates and Birthright were the two people were like really mad about because it was
Yeah,
like, two
because
different-
it's like one game but like split in 2 parts or some shit like that. I never played those,
Right.
so I can't.
So I
say
think
anything.
I have Awakening. I gotta play that.
Yeah, that's a good game, yo. Yeah, so that's all I've been playing actually. But since we're on the topic of Nintendo, I guess let's talk about this Joy-Con drift.
Wait, hold on. We ain't gonna ask what I've been playing. Like I don't play no
Oh,
games.
you don't play no games, so obviously we won't skip J Main, bro. J Main don't play no
totally
games.
That's
Skipped you.
fucking crazy.
Damn it,
Straight
you
up
really don't.
skipped
Get
you.
me like that, dog.
J Main don't play no games. You don't pull up in no Discord to play nothing, bro. So we ain't even getting to you. Erica too, low key. I should have skipped Erica too. But go ahead, J
Hey,
Main.
hold on.
It was my
I was
birthday
just playing
weekend,
Gears
dog.
with you.
It was I would have pulled up on all them Gears test set. It's my birthday weekend. I was playing in some pussy. That's why I was. No, you know what? It's the gaming podcast.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna keep
You
it
pulling
simple.
up this weekend then, right? You pulling up this
Yeah,
weekend?
I'm gonna be
Right?
there this weekend.
All
Absolutely.
right, we gonna see you.
Y'all
We
heard
gonna
him.
see.
Y'all heard him.
Kofi, no, I tried to pull up in the Gears Tech test that Friday, but
we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that.
Friday,
Save that.
Was bugging out, but yeah, man, fuck. I just been playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I've been playing those 2 games right now, and that's about it.
Oh, that's another game. You see, thank you for reminding me. That's another game that I've been playing too, yo. Ultimate Alliance 3, which
Ultimate
is
Alliance 3, yeah.
it's not the best game I've played ever, you know, but it's cool.
Nah.
It's cool.
It's more of an Ultimate Alliance. That shit is cool for what it is.
Yes.
Visually, it is trash.
Yeah, like I was actually set back on the graphics. I'm like, look, even for the art style, I think it should look better than this, even on the Switch. It didn't look too good, even in handheld mode. It doesn't look too good.
And I played it first dock because I was trying to figure out what was going on with my my capture card. And then I played that shit handheld, and I was like, God damn, it's blurry into the motherfucker.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. You ain't lying, yo. You definitely ain't lying, yo.
Fucking sheet of Vaseline over the screen when you play that damn game. I'm like, damn.
But you know what's crazy? Like when it comes to like Nintendo first party games, like the Mario Karts, the Odysseys, like those games look great handheld, you know. But you would think an art style like this will look good, but for some reason it just, I don't know, it doesn't look as good, yo. But I'm having fun for what it is. You know, the Hulk is OP'd in that game, so you better have him on your team. He's OP.
He's always on my squad.
Yeah, Hulk is OP'd, yo.
Yeah, I had to put Hulk on my squad because of what fucking Marvel did to him in the fucking movies. Fucking pissed me off. That's why I had to get my revenge and let it out on the game.
Yeah.
Make Hulk a bitch in the Marvel movies.
Yeah, so back to the Joy-Con drift. If you guys don't know what's going on, the Nintendo Switch has actually been suffering from a widespread issue where people's Joy-Cons drift. Basically, say if you're in a game, your character will be moving by itself. That's what the drifting is. So, since it's such a widespread problem, people filed a class action lawsuit against Nintendo, and Nintendo reacted pretty quick. So right now they came out and said that they're repairing all Joy-Con drifting problems for free if you send in your Joy-Con. And if you had this issue before and you sent it in, and Nintendo charged you, they're going to be reimbursing you and giving you your refund back. So this is probably a smart thing to do so you don't run into any problems. So Nintendo's fixing all Joy-Con drifting problems. What do you guys think about this whole situation, man? Isn't this a little bit spooky, man, that such an issue like this is going on? I personally haven't experienced it, but clearly a lot of people are having issues with their Joy-Cons drifting. So what do you guys think about this whole scenario?
Definitely a spooky situation. I was looking back too at like articles to see how far back like people have been reporting Joy-Con drift, and I found something that was like four months ago. I don't know if there's anything that's further back than that, but it definitely seemed like Nintendo was not trying to acknowledge this issue until that lawsuit came about. And that put the pressure on motherfuckers. And some people had said that they had, paid to get theirs fixed and things like that. And, Nintendo is refunding it now. But I'm just like, yes, that's what I like to see, is that the pressure applied to these companies, it brings change. And, that Joy-Con drift, I haven't had an issue, but I'm thinking about sending my shit in. Just to get some shit. Yeah, just to try and get a new one or some shit like that. Like, yeah, this shit fucking up. And I need a new one. It's free.
Good idea.
Why not? Just send that shit and see what happens.
Yeah, they ain't gonna test it. They're just gonna ship you another one, bro, or a refurbished one or some shit.
That's a good idea. Because like my left stick, like the rubber's coming off a little bit.
See, that's what's happening to mine. Like one of my Joy-Cons.
Yeah, that's all I'm having.
Yeah. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna do the Walmart swap, but let's not discuss that.
Yo, I was this close to doing the Walmart swap.
The Walmart swap. But I ain't trying to bait out my scene before they get hip to it and start checking cereals and all sorts of shit, yo. So let me fall back, yo.
Walmart not doing that. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't.
You can return shit without a receipt at my Walmart, so I already know what time it is with them. But yeah, like, hopefully, this is what I mean though, because remember Kofi? I don't know if you experienced. Now you probably experienced. It's like when we were asking for features on the Switch, and motherfuckers would just be in your comments and your DMs and your mentions like, "Oh, who cares about that? We don't need we don't need voice chat. We don't need messaging." Like, people got to understand when the consumer is asking for something that should be there, just either shut the fuck up or go along with it, because that's only gonna benefit us. Don't fucking give these companies excuses and reasons to back out and say, "Oh, well, we see it's not a widespread issue because such and such has said, they haven't had a problem. They'll use any little group of people or any person to piggyback on to say, oh, this is not a widespread issue because this person hasn't experienced it or this person doesn't care about that. So, our fans really don't care about this feature, so we're not really going to, proceed to go forth with that. Like, no, shut up and let us get the features that we're trying to get from these companies because they working for us at this point. Like, we paid them the money, let them give us the damn product.
All these fanboys have their own little tendencies, but I definitely have noticed with Nintendo fanboys, they're too complicit. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of just eat up whatever Nintendo gives them. And when it comes to the feature sync, look, I've been suggesting features. I remember I've made posts on Twitter, even on YouTube pages, suggesting features. And you always get those comments like, this ain't necessary, this ain't necessary. But my question to those guys who be writing that is like, yo, even if it doesn't benefit you, like, what's the harm in having it there, like in achievements? I've seen so much Nintendo fans like kind of push back the idea of achievements, but I don't understand why. Like, it's something that you could completely ignore and stuff like that. Right. So why fight against it? Who cares? All it's gonna do is gonna make another group, like different groups of gamers happy. You know what I mean? So I never understood why they push against features. And the funny thing is, once they get it too, they hype the shit up too, and they praise it. So it's just weird, yo. It's just weird.
Yeah. It's the same thing with messaging and party chats. Oh, we don't need that. We don't want that.
Yeah, you get those
then
people
don't use it,
Right.
Just don't use it.
I mean, just that, but when...
Stupid.
So I looked at two things. I saw a video from Spawnwave Media, by the way. Great content. If you haven't checked them out, do so. And he opened up Joy-Con, and he said that inside where the stick is, there's two little metal casings that rub on top of graphite in order to find out where the stick is in movement. So what happens with the drift is that metal rubbing on graphite creates dust, which then causes a layer of it to be on top of the contact, which causes the drift. So it reads it as an input, but it's not reading it, even though there's no input there. And then my other concern is, did they fix this for the Switch?
Jeez, this just dropped. Are you good?
Oh, still here.
Yeah. Just repeat what you said.
So my thing is, did they fix this for the Switch Lite? Because the Switch Lite is one whole piece.
Yeah, you can't take them out. You
can't take them out, and it's all together. So then, are you going to be sending in your whole Switch?
Yikes!
So they better resolve this issue before because it's still some time. So they better resolve whatever that issue is. If it's a production problem, they better fix that shit before that that console comes out or that.
And what I was reading seemed as if that whatever they do when they do fix it is a temporary fix. It's not something that they can confirm is a permanent fix, that this will be good going forward. So as far as your question, Alex, with the Switch Lite, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
I guess we definitely got to wait and see. But yeah, if it's pretty much using the same analog stick, which I can probably bet it's going to use the same analog stick and design. So it's probably some people might run into that issue. But yeah, it's something that they definitely need to get fixed, or they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
You know what they're going to do?
A lot of trouble, yo.
I figured it out. They're going to start selling Joy-Cons with the D-pad from the Switch Lite and fucking tout them as the ones that are, probably like the ones that don't have the Joy-Con drift problem. Because the Switch Lite has the traditional D-pad, right?
I don't believe them too. Nintendo actually came out and said, yo, we're not making a Joy-Con with a D-pad, but I don't. When companies come out and say shit like that, I really don't believe them. Like
I believe the opposite sometimes.
Sometimes I believe it. I'm like, nah, I don't believe it. It seems like easy money. You probably make one eventually, yo.
Especially with Nintendo, telling me that they don't have a dock when the dock don't do. Yeah, never mind. We ain't gonna go into the dock conversation, but
yeah. Jack, are you happy with Nintendo's response to this problem?
Honestly, I remember 2 years ago when the Switch launched, people was complaining about drifting on the Joy-Cons, and didn't nobody say shit back then. I just thought it went away. I didn't know. 4 people in the Discord I'm in have that issue. 2 people fixed it. They had to buy all these extra screwdrivers and all this other dumb shit. But it's good that they fixing it. Hopefully, like y'all said, hopefully they fix it for the light. But if they don't, they're gonna be out of a lot of fucking money. That's all I know. But at least they repaired them. I can say that.
Well, at least with this whole them accepting Joy-Cons for free and fixing them for free, at least they know right now it's a widespread problem that people are having. So obviously, if you're smart, you have to like try to correct that issue. So we'll see if something changes in the productions and we don't see this drifting problem in the future. But that's pretty much it with this Joy-Con drifting stuff.
I was kind of hoping that lawsuit went through. I wanted some free shit.
It's a shame that it actually
Didn't PlayStation get like a lawsuit for that, and they sent everybody like 15 cents or some dumb shit like that? What was that? What was that?
That's it.
That was for,
it was more than that. It was more than that.
What was it though? What was that? I forgot. I'm just making
it.
sure.
That was when PSN went down.
They got sued
online.
All right, Jack will know. Jack, what is it?
They got sued. Yeah, when it got hacked, they got sued and they paid out some people. And when they took Linux off the PS3, they got sued for that too.
Oh,
I think they said that like $15 or some shit. Something.
It was one lawsuit where they offered a free PS3 or PSP game.
That's why I feel like I remember something like that. I feel like I remember something like that. Yeah.
I think I got that one. I might have got that lawsuit.
That might have been for the downtime though. That might have been for the downtime. Because I think they did give away a game. I think they did give away like a free game or some shit like that.
Much shit in though. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna do all this for no.
Kofi, they probably didn't give you shit because you wasn't in these PS3 streets back in the day.
Oh, shut up, bro.
You was over there on the Xbox and shit like that, playing fucking man toys and fucking.
Oh, shut up. Yo, that's not what the trophies say, bro. I had a PS3 and I was playing all the exclusives on PS3. I wasn't playing no multiplayer games on it though.
Not online, so the fucking breach didn't affect you, dog. You played the single player portion.
I was playing single player games on PS3.
You know what I mean? You wasn't in the Resistance.
Oh, I definitely was playing Uncharted 2, bro. I was definitely on that multiplayer.
I think I had a PS3 before Kofi did.
Ooh,
no, how?
Really?
Why would you say
you
that?
Had at launch, Kofi?
Yeah.
I did not have it at launch, but I know I had it before Alex. Get out of here.
So I got mine when
what game?
Heavy Rain came out.
I got mine.
That was like 2011. No, that was 2010.
Fuck, what game? Because my first PS3 game was Ultimate Ninja Storm 1. That's the game that actually kind of sold me on the PS3 because that shit was exclusive at the time. I wanted Ultimate Ninja Storm 1 and Metal Gear Solid 4. So whenever those games came out, that's when I got my PS3. Because that's when
I didn't get a PS3 for MGS4 because I was like, I'm not going to spend that kind of money right up front even for Kojima. That's crazy. So then I was like, oh, Heavy Rain looks cool. Let me try that. And then now you guys know why I hate David Cage so much.
Got a PS3 for Heavy Rain?
So no, I got God of War 3, Heavy Rain, and MGS4 the same day. And that's and Uncharted 2. And Uncharted 2.
See, people in the chat, no, y'all know. That was the game that literally sold me on the PS3. It wasn't Lair, it wasn't none of that bullshit. Ultimate Ninja Storm, that was revolutionary at the time. I haven't seen graphics or an anime game like that in my life. When I seen Ultimate Ninja Storm, I'm like, this shit is godly, bro. The first one was sick. That's actually what sold me on my PS3, bro. The very first Ultimate Ninja Storm. That shit was amazing at the time, bro.
Game.
That shit blew my mind at the and it was exclusive. It was exclusive at the time. And it was exclusive at the time for PS3. Yo, real niggas know in the chat that game was something else at the time. That shit was beautiful, bro.
Kofi, Little Big Planet came out in 2008. You wasn't looking forward to that?
Ew, bro.
You're a weeb.
Nah. People in the chat know, yo. They already know. I'm seeing big facts. They already know what's up. They know I'm preaching right now, bro. That game was definitely one of the standout games in the early PS3. I don't care what nobody says. Ultimate Ninja Storm 1. I remember Metal Gear Solid 4. What else was I playing early? Tools of Destruction. Heavenly Sword.
Yeah.
Those are like the early PS3 games that I was playing at the time, yo.
Demon Souls. I got Demon Souls when it first came out too.
I wasn't into the Souls back then.
Ooh.
I remember my homies was trying to get me on the Souls games back then. But
I would say this. I was on Uncharted late though. I would say that. I was on Uncharted late.
I think a lot of people were. I think people jumped
the first Uncharted when it first released. I never even played it, bro. I didn't even.
I played 2 for the first time as well, and that was like the first one I played. Everybody was like, "Should I play the first one?" Everybody's like, "No, skip that." And I was like, "All right, I can still live."
2 was definitely the coming out party for Uncharted. The hair, Erica?
No.
She was just making. She was just going.
Yeah, he said he was glad for not playing the first one.
I mean, I went back and played it.
The first
I played it on Crushing.
The first one's good.
And I beat it on Crushing, and it's. What if I told you that I liked 1 more than 2?
Nah.
Well, I can't.
Okay, now you tweaking, bro.
More than 3, I could give you. Not more than 2.
Two is really good.
2 is better than.
You know what I
Now
like
you're
about
tweaking,
1 is
bro.
that it's on
I think I like
a
1
specific
more than
island.
2.
And
Not okay. So when I say that, I don't mean gameplay wise. I mean just like I think the story of 1 is better than 2.
Oh,
I might see what you're talking about.
because the story of 1 definitely carries it. It carries
because
it.
with 2, when I got to the blue gorillas, I was like, I'm done. I was like, no thanks. I'm checked out. But in 1, I was like, ooh.
So when it got to the supernatural effect for 1, you didn't feel like that?
Well, for 1, because it was like fucking like monkey zombies, which I thought was.
They kind of replicated the story into like.
It
He
kinda,
made a joke about it, like it's the same shit happening.
yeah.
I don't
know. I think they're both pretty equal, but I would edge 1 over 2 in terms of like story. But I think they're average games.
I think the set pieces and the controls in 2, because you know how you jump mad stupid in Uncharted 1, right? Like you jump like
Oh my god,
vertically.
it's so bad.
You just jump vertically, right? But I feel like just the controls and the improvement in set pieces and stuff kind of elevated 2. It was
Wait,
just more.
Kofi.
Yeah.
Not set pieces. The director. Remember?
Ah,
The director. Alex said it's the direction, and it's not
I think-
gameplay.
I think with 1, well, there are set pieces, right? There are like actual moments where you're like the camera pans back and you're climbing it. You're like, ooh, doesn't that look pretty? It's a set piece. But I think the direction in 2 is way more linear than 1, and what they were trying to do, because it felt more like a QTE game in 2 than it did in 1. Even though 1 was far more harsh, a lot of those QTEs, 2 just felt more like that. And I really didn't. I was like, But 1 still had problems too.
All right, so let's move on. I think that's it. What were we even freaking talking about? We went on our
Nintendo.
tangent. Yo, Joy-Con drifts. All right, so that's a wrap. Wrap it up.
PS3.
I don't know.
Wrap it
Talk
up.
about PS3.
Let's talk about Gears. Let's talk about Gears.
talk about it.
Let's talk about this tech test. All right.
My experience is short.
Jack, you have a little bet, yo. You have a little bet with Kid Smooth, man. If this game scores a 90 plus on Metacritic, how confident are you feeling about this, Jack?
Oh.
Wake up, man!
Sleeping. He's
They
sleeping
shoot.
right
They
now.
shoot. What you talking
Yo,
about?
this bet still going on, Jack? Or is it it's
Oh,
on?
absolutely, it's still going on. I'm fully expecting whenever these Gears 5 reviews are dropped, I expect to see a notification from PayPal. You know, Jerry, what's his name? Jerry Moore has sent
Jerry Moore.
$60, and you know, I'm just gonna smile and have a good day.
So are you feeling confident, you know, from this past tech test that you've been seeing going on, all the trouble people are you feeling confident that you're gonna get your $60, Jack?
Absolutely, simply because, right? You know, a lot of people are having fun with Gears 5 tech tests, but even if the online is spectacular, I don't think the campaign is gonna match it in any way, shape, and form,
Damn.
man. So
Damn.
it's gonna drag down the score, and you know, yeah. We
All right,
got
so
it bad, people.
so before we get into that, let's just talk about our experiences with the tech test. All right, so let's start off with Erica.
All right.
How was your
all
experience
right.
with the tech test?
Well, I didn't start trying to play right away because I had
Oh.
a feeling there's probably gonna be some issues. I didn't think they'd be that bad, but I figured, you know, I'll come on there later or whatever. I saw you guys were in the waiting screens forever, so I was
Oh,
like,
we're
okay, I'm
gonna
gonna
talk
wait.
about it.
But once I started to actually try and play, it was just spooky. Trying to party up was terrible. I wanted to play King of the Hill. It would force me into arcade. That was like the first like day and a half or so, and then finally it started letting us get into King of the Hill, which I got more of like a feel for the game. It feels good once you're in there, once it's working and you're playing King of the Hill. Arcade was trash. I did not like arcade. I thought that would be
Nobody
more.
liked arcade.
Preach.
I thought I would like it a little bit more, you know, something to just kind of jump in, jump out. But remember, I was saying that last time. I think I was like, this is a mode for Jack or somebody who doesn't play.
Who's a
doesn't play
casual?
Gears.
Oh, I mean, that's
No, just
That's high key a diss, bro. That's high key a diss,
just
yo.
somebody who doesn't play Gears, you know.
No,
and I
somebody
thought
who's a
maybe
casual.
Somebody who's a
Liking-
bum, bro. Somebody who's a bum. Trash
I
ass
didn't
nigga,
say it
yo.
like that, Jack.
cannot
That's what she's saying. She's basically calling you a trash ass
not
nigga, bro. And you
say
suck
that.
at games, yo. That's exactly what she
not
just
say
said
that.
right there.
I can't believe you would say it, Erica.
That is not true.
Stand by your words,
It's not
Erica.
true.
Put your foot down.
But anyways, what I was saying, like that would be like a mode to play with people who don't really play Gears, and maybe I could have fun with it. But nope, it is not. It's not it. I was not feeling it. You don't even get the Nasher till later, so that was like weird. And that's you have to like unlock weapons, and we knew that going in, but I just think the execution of it is just not that great. Other than that, I'm trying to think what else. Playing on the X was nice. It was smooth. The OG not so much. I think it when you look at the gameplay and somebody who's on the outside, you probably look at it and think this is just more Gears. But when you actually play it, it feels different.
Yeah,
The
it
Nash
really
feels
does.
different.
It really does.
The movement, it feels like to me, it felt kind of slowed down a little bit. But I was seeing people putting in work, like wall bouncing like crazy. So I think it's just a matter of like you have to get used to it. So I'm looking forward to playing more. I feel like I need to get a feel for it more. But other than that, it was pretty positive once you're in. But waiting and all that was terrible. So yeah, you guys go ahead.
Yeah.
Somebody got some feedback.
Yeah,
what's
I
it
heard.
Oh,
called?
that might be me. Hold on.
Yeah.
I was hearing myself a little bit.
Yeah, what's it called? Yes, I actually played the Gears tech test the day it dropped. Right when it dropped, we were all in the Discord. Discord was packed that day. I remember this. I actually have a stream of this on my channel, right? And we literally spent, let's say, an hour or an hour and a half trying to find a match. We were stuck on the server screen for so long. Like this shit. Cause so basically with the tech test, I don't know if you guys know. Maybe you guys weren't paying attention to all this shit. But it wouldn't even let you in right away. You had to wait at like a waiting for server to open up screen or some dumb shit like that, which gave you a timer. So
Yeah, I was in your stream
basically,
for that, too.
yeah. So basically, I got like a 20-minute timer. I'm like, okay, 20 minutes. Finally got into this shit. Did a little boot camp. Tried to find a game. I couldn't find it. Kicked me out for inactivity. Boy, that happened a lot. Boy, that happened a lot during this this tech test.
So while you
yo.
was waiting, they kicked you out because you were
inactive
because you were
inactive
waiting.
because I was waiting and I couldn't find a match and they kicked me out for inactivity.
That was
right?
bullshit.
Then I'm back at the server screen where I gotta wait. Then I don't know if you've seen this moment in my stream, J-Man, bro. This time said like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and this shit jumped to 5 hours.
Yeah,
This shit jumped to
that's when
5 hours, yo.
Yeah, that's when I went and tried to play the game myself, and the shit said 4 hours, and I said, "Fuck this."
I was like, what? So basically, the Friday, we couldn't play jack shit. Only maybe Bless Red got into a match right when it started, and he was even like struggling and stuff like that. So guess what we did? We went back and played Gears 4. We went back, played Gears 4, had a blast, had fun, played a whole bunch of custom games. There were a whole bunch of people in the Discord. We had a good time. Then we tried again a little bit later. Then arcade mode was actually starting to work, and that was all that was working on Friday for me personally. All I could play that night was arcade mode, and my initial impressions of arcade mode, just like Erica, I'm not feeling it. Gears of War without the shotgun is not Gears of War. It's the truth. It's the truth, yo.
So, what
It's-
is arcade
that's the
mode? Is
met-
it like you gotta build yourself.
All right,
your
so
guns up?
this is arcade mode. Let me try and explain it to you. Hopefully, I get it right. It kind of has that Overwatch kind of bullshit too with it too, because each character that you are has special abilities and on specific weapons that you can purchase.
With
You
that
feel me?
character.
So if I'm using JD,
Yeah.
maybe he will have a sniper, a torque bowl. I'm just giving out examples, right? A mulcher or something like that. If I pick Marcus, he would have a different set of weapons that he can purchase, right?
Okay.
And apparently, like if you get like some certain kill streaks, like your characters have abilities and stuff like that too. So you start off with a lancer. Everybody starts off with like a lancer or an enforcer or something like that, and you got to kill people to purchase weapons and stuff like that. I'm not really a fan of that because just playing the Gears of War match with just everyone just lancering each other across the map. All of a sudden, somebody just buys a shotgun. Someone just buys a shotgun, and you have a lancer, and like it's just stupid, right? I'm not really a fan of it.
Yeah.
So that mode wasn't my cup of tea. So once now we're in Saturday. Once I got into ranked matches in Saturday, King of the Hill, that felt like Gears of War, man. That shit was absolutely perfect. The game, in general, when it comes to the feel of the game, the roadie run felt weird to me at first, but the game feels a lot more fluid in my personal opinion. And I think the shotgun in Gears 5 is more consistent, and it is better than Gears of War 4 in my personal opinion. Overall, the whole feel of the game actually feels different, man. And I like the way that they have actually balanced the weapons in this, like the Lancer. Is much more balanced in this game, and also if you get like straight headshots, it won't down your opponent. You can actually kill your opponent with just straight headshots with a Lancer. So I like that addition to the game. Like if you have a hammer burst as well, if you just get straight headshots, it will actually drop. It will actually drop your fucking opponent too. So nice. I like that aspect of the game. The 2 maps that they included in the game, Training Grounds and District. Yeah. I'm a big fan of District. District is an amazing Gears of War map. I can't even lie. At first, I thought this shit looked kind of funny when I was seeing the trailers, but for a Gears of War map, District is legit. Training Grounds is whatever to me. You know, a lot of options for crossfire in Training Grounds. A lot of verticality in that. It's just a lot. You could tell that map is just. You just get ready to pull out your Lancer on that map. You know, Training Grounds is going to be using your Lancer a lot. But District, super legit map, and I really, really like it. Really, really like it. But overall, yo, once the tech test was working, I know I'm long-winded right now. Once the tech test was working, I was actually blown away with the multiplayer when it comes to ranked matches. The ranked matches were great to me. Were perfect. I like the changes that they made overall. It took some time getting used to. Yeah, the flash, the smoke doesn't stun. They kind of separate it. Now there's like a flash and a smoke. I kind of like the concepts of that, and I was just really enjoying the multiplayer and ranked matches, man. I'm really enjoying it.
Alex, I think I agree with you on most of that. The time to kill being reduced, I think, is fantastic. That really helps put every other weapon in line with the Gnasher, so I think that's really good. I do like the pellets, so I can see if most of my shots
hit markers
or hit. The hit marker is nice. There were a few engagements that I did encounter where I felt like I fired first and I should have won that engagement, but I didn't.
No, you just trash. But...
Last time my chick Jim in a one-on-one, I beat you.
That's Gears 4. That's old news. That's Gears 4, dog. We talking about Gears 5. Can we move along? Damn, it's new games coming out, man.
So
Gears 4 came out in 2016.
I think maybe it might have been just been because it was a tech test rather than like the full game, but I hope that gets fixed. I don't know. I felt the game felt faster to me. Maybe it was the people we were playing, because we were playing some pretty cohesive teams when we were playing King of the Hill. I think that's one of the things too. And then just the time to kill being higher, weapons being more powerful, it just made an overall faster game, which is nice.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a good experience. It feels very good. It feels like it's going to be good for esports kind of a deal too. But we'll see. Hopefully, if the campaign can match the multiplayer, then I think that's going to be one of those games that is going to do very well on PC as well.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice.
Okay. You brought. Thanks for bringing up PC. Now I remembered. Performance, and we all know how Gears of War 4 is pretty much broken on PC. It has a really bad crashing issue.
Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
In my personal
with NVIDIA cards mostly.
Yeah. With my experience, besides the server issues that I've had with Gears 5's tech test, the server issues, I've crashed once the very first day. But I haven't crashed with Gears 5 tech test. So hopefully this is a good sign. But I do know some people who were having some issues and their shit was crashing. They're getting like an error shit. But overall, with my personal experience, my shit was running really good. And I'm hopeful. You know what I mean? I'm hopeful right now. Hopefully when this game launches, it's fine and it doesn't have any problems on PC. But I will be purchasing this game for full price, not Game Passing it. I will be buying it for full price on Steam.
On Steam.
Yep.
I think that's going to be the better option too, because the crashes may be linked to the Windows Store and UWP.
Yeah.
How the UWP is used. So having it in like a Win32 format may be the thing that saves it, or they could totally screw the Win32 format and that'll be the worst version of the game.
Yo, how about this? How about Microsoft finesses? You buy the shit at Steam, but it like launches like the Windows version.
Oh.
Have you guys thought about that? Because there's some games on Steam that kind of do that already. Like what you play. Yeah, like the Uplay shit kind of do that shit too. Like you literally buy the game there, but it kind of launches Uplay anyways. You know what I'm saying? So
that better not happen.
that could be a possibility, guys. That could be a possibility. That'll be cheese.
So the Steam version of Fallout 3 requires an old version of Windows Live to actually run.
Oh boy.
So it's better to get Fallout 3 on GOG, where they remove the Windows DRM and the Steam DRM, so you can just play the game normally. So that could possibly happen, where they do like a little finesse, and they're like,
because you know you're gonna be required to have an Xbox Live account. That's just a given, because that's how Microsoft goes to their investors nowadays. Oh, look how much users we got. You know, we got this much million users, so we already know having a Xbox Live account is definitely going to be required. But I'm just curious how it is on Steam. I'm really curious. I wonder if it just boots it up on the Windows Store and it's pretty much the same shit. Yo, but we'll see. I guess we gotta wait and find out.
That's
Yo, tell me y'all seen Kid Smooth when he was tweeting he was having a good time on Gears and he's a beast and shit like that.
He was playing arcade, bro. That boy was playing arcade, man.
Hold up, but not only that, he was playing against bots, son.
Are you serious?
He was playing against half the damn lobby was bots. I was dying.
Yo, but honestly, the game really does feel different. It even took me. Like, I know a couple of shout out to Blade, bro. Shout out to Blade. That guy is nasty in Gears. Like even he hops on Gears 5 and he can't even play at his full potential because the wall bouncing feels different. This feels, and that dude is nasty in Gears. That dude's nasty. So
you want to bounce on
nah, I don't want to bounce on the.
I don't want to man.
Yeah, I'm definitely bouncing on niggas in Gears, bro. I got nice, yo. I don't give a fuck, bro.
I ain't no gunshots. Play that shit. That's you,
nigga.
That's your, yeah. That's you. That's you, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, but seriously though, like, I was actually struggling a little bit to get the feel of the game, but towards the end of the tech test, yo, I was actually starting to play really well, yo. I was playing well. I was getting a lot more MVPs and shit like that. I recorded a lot of gameplay that I've yet to upload or not, but we'll see. I kind of wanted to do a Gears video, but we'll see.
So the tech test this weekend is the same time frame?
I think so, yeah.
Apparently, there's a short one going on tomorrow for 1 hour.
What?
What?
Dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to look this up now.
Google
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I want
1 hour and then it comes back?
Yeah, and it comes back on Saturday, I believe. That's what I heard.
What? That sucks.
Okay, hold on. Let's
1 hour.
Let me get the facts, because I don't want to be just throwing shit out there.
1
But I'm
hour
pretty
is
sure
like
that I
to
read.
get into a match that one time. It's like,
right?
Okay,
It's
hold
you
on.
need time.
Fucking match.
Hold
You
on.
need time.
Hold on.
I don't know about that.
All right, so let me read a tweet. We're opening up this weekend's Gears 5 tech test for all Xbox Live Gold members. With pre-ordered download available right now. Play between 5:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. PT tomorrow to help us stress test our servers. And you'll also earn an exclusive Gears 5 Bloody Spray. So I think it's only going up for an hour tomorrow, and it will be all day on the weekends. I might be wrong.
No, they're saying that's just a special phase. So they probably want people to play at like a peak hour, so they could really test.
So it goes live all day tomorrow, but if you play between these times, you earn something exclusive. That's what you're trying to say?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it helps
okay.
them because they can really like stress it and see. With
Oh, okay.
everyone playing,
All right.
Is
What
it
could
going to
happen?
be on the Windows Store? Is it going to be like ready to play this weekend that we can just play again?
Yeah. So 10
No,
a.m.
did you uninstall?
Yeah.
Did you uninstall your shit?
I did, but I don't install it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
only
just
13
I just left it on because I knew I was gonna.
Yeah,
fucking
so
play
did
it.
I.
So starting
just-
10 a.m. tomorrow.
I'll reinstall it. So starting tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow's
1
Friday.
Eastern.
Okay, so guys, yeah, so yeah, I think it's going through all the way through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe to a certain time at Monday. So I guess if you play between these hours, you just get something exclusive. Then I think that's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll
Maybe
play
that's
more
what-
this weekend.
Yep. I'll pull up.
Jamie,
Yeah,
you
we're
actually
gonna
gonna
be
play
here,
video
man.
games?
Yes. It ain't my birthday weekend. I'm gonna pull up.
Is Jack actually gonna play a video game with us?
See, yo, this is a gear
We got a
squad
full
right here.
squad.
That's a
We got
full
a full
squad. This
squad.
is 5. If Jack would play, it's a full squad, yo.
Come on, Jack.
Jack would fucking play.
I'll see what my daddy kept doing, though.
Yo,
I got
Jack's
us
got
30
a cap.
gigs this
It's
month, man.
really
I don't
wild.
know,
Don't
Jack,
worry,
I'll
don't worry.
pay-
We'll
your
carry you,
$50
Jack.
overage.
Listen, Jack, you got to give him that blood money and just go unlimited. Just give him their blood money, dude.
I might have to, man. it
If
keep
you go
going,
over,
yeah.
how much it costs?
It's
like
like $10 a gig.
$10
Per-
per 50 gigs is $10.
And how? Damn. That's so dumb.
How many people in the chat?
It is. It is.
Press 1 if you want to see Jack play Gears, yo. Press 1 in the chat if you want to see Jack
I
play
already know
Gears
it's
with
gonna
all
be
of us.
pressing
Yo.
one, man. I know already know they're gonna be
Press
Press
1 if you
it,
want him to
Alex.
come
Press
and
it,
play
Alex.
it.
I'm pressing
Gears
it,
with
girl.
all of
I'm
us, yo.
pressing it. I'm gonna press it harder.
Ah!
This man. Look at all the ones, Jack.
all this disrespect.
All the ones, Jack.
We got a full.
Put that laptop to use.
Jack, go ahead and download that, bro,
Yeah.
and play Gears with
Go
us,
ahead,
yo.
download that,
You
Jack.
got
Go ahead and
Game
download
Pass.
that, bro.
You got Game Pass.
Good. You got Game Pass too, bro. So all of us could be on one team, bro. We could do a press start, a little event,
I'm
yo.
down. I'm so down.
Ass like Game Pass. That shit won't last.
What?
All
right, so-
remember the bars?
All right, so real quick, let's speak on this campaign. All right, so back to Jack's little bet that he has with Kid Smooth that this is gonna get if this game's gonna get a 90 plus on Metacritic. For me, I think the multiplayer so far, if the maps are there, if the playlists are correct, they did add some new modes like escape, which I really don't care about, and they're doing a escape map builder, which I heard that they're gonna be doing like a map builder for regular custom games and stuff like that. Yeah. So the multiplayer seems like okay, it's there, just as long as the maps are correct and they get that right. But it's gonna all come down to the single player. It's all gonna come down to this single player, and this is probably the least we have seen of Gears when it comes to single player as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially since we're talking about reviews. A lot of these journalists don't really play
The multiplayer.
They get on, see if the servers work, make sure that they're not crashing and shit like that. But then the meat and potatoes for them is Gears 5. I mean, the campaign. The fact that we haven't seen anything and they're boasting about this being like the most, the largest campaign they ever made and things like that, it's going to put a lot of pressure on that campaign. So,
see, that's what I'm saying.
These journalists are not going to play multiplayer. They're not going to take it seriously. They're going to think it's it's the skill ceiling's too high.
Yeah, as long as
it's too easily.
And Alex, they kind of ensured themselves to get no complaints with the multiplayer since they're not doing no like purchases with skins. From my understanding, they're not doing no loot boxes. So now the reviewers are gonna be like, oh, no loot boxes. Oh, check mark here. You know what I mean? That's all they're gonna do.
But you can buy characters with real money. So they fucked up quite a bit still.
Skins? That's skins?
No, characters.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you don't have to work for it.
You talking about like the skills and all that?
No, like
that's just a character to use in the multiplayer.
Right.
So like a skin.
No, you know how like you could play as like JD, Marcus, like just characters. JD, Marcus.
Yeah, that's a skin.
You call that skin? Okay.
And you can unlock them in the game.
You
so
can unlock
it's
them
not
in the
like...
game, but it's probably gonna cost quite a bit.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I don't mind that either.
So this campaign has to absolutely deliver. And I see people doing a lot of slandering in the chat. Like, yo, Gears has hit 90 in Metacritic before. I believe the first 3 Gears were all 90 on
but that
Metacritic.
was the first
For the
three.
coalition, dog.
But they weren't from the coalition. It was Epic.
That was Epic Games, exactly.
Yeah, the first 3 were all 90 on Metacritic, from my understanding, and Judgment was just a complete failure.
So if I want to be a jerk, right? Think about it like this. They've got a female lead already in Gears 5. Boom, you're going to get like 8 points there.
That might happen.
Fact, that's already 8 out of 10.
Right, you're already at an 8 out of 10. So all they got to do is just bring it on home, because if you got a female lead and it's not a white girl, dude.
Man, if she kills
sitting
fucking
pretty already with these
JD,
people.
dog, oh my, that's a 10 out of 10.
I see this game getting like an 82, 80.
Dog, they got to do
Ooh,
something.
that's too old. That's too low, Jack.
The
That's
last
too
Gears,
No,
okay, you know
no,
what? The last
yes,
Gears got
no.
an 84. Look,
80,
I know
84 or 86 or some shit they got. One of
The
the
last
other.
Gears got an
88.
84. This one's
I'm
gonna be
thinking
better
88.
probably. I think you get the 80, 87, something like that.
It's definitely gonna score higher than Gears 4 for sure. Well, when it comes to the multiplayer portion, I don't know how
Feel
bad
like
the campaign
87.
is gonna be. And
Are
like,
they really gonna? Are they gonna review that though? In that way, if the multiplayer's better, like we just said, they're not gonna. That's not gonna be a factor.
yeah, the campaign
Like,
is gonna be a big factor for this review score for sure. The campaign is gonna be the biggest factor.
But
In
like
my
you just
opinion.
said,
I think it's
Kofi,
gonna be
free maps, free, you know what I mean, no loot boxes, that's already better multiplayer for them.
Yeah.
So that's already points right
Yeah,
there.
so that's what I'm saying. That's a check mark right there. So it's gonna come down to the story, which we haven't seen much besides that first trailer we seen back in what 2017, I believe, or 2018. I don't know, 2018.
last year.
Yeah.
Last
And
year,
that
yeah.
from what I saw there, that looked okay to me, but they didn't kind of show too much. But I guess
It
we'll
looks
see, yo.
6 points better than the last Gears 4.
But it seems where they take the story, yo. It's possible.
Story
bro.
wise, yes.
I like
So
where they
here's
take it
here's the
story,
thing,
though.
Jack. I wanted to ask, how long does Smooth get for the Metacritic score? Is it that
Oh, yeah,
day, or
I
is
think
it,
no. I
You
think
gotta
we
specify.
said,
specify.
or is
I
it?
think I said a week. I said
Give
either
it a
a
week,
week or like
a week.
50, or 50 reviews, whichever one come first.
No, you should do a week, yo, because something like Gears is gonna do a week. I think that would be fair.
So he can't
I
pull
think
some
it's gonna
bullshit
be-
like
I think it's gonna
Baron.
sit
I mean,
in
if
the
it
80s.
hit 90 and it don't like it's coming down, dang.
But also, you guys gotta understand too, with these reviewers, content plays a huge part in review scores. When a game just has like a whole bunch of content, they look at that as a plus as well for just having all these game types, all these game modes. So that's what's a little bit spooky with Gears 5. I heard some of the features are not coming out day one, which is a bummer. I heard like
Which-
the map edit.
which
I heard
ones?
Escape map editor is not coming day one. Someone Google that and confirm.
Escape, really?
Not Escape, not
That's
the
the-
mode, not
The
the mode,
map-
the,
the map-
the
the
map
map
builder.
editor.
Yeah, the map builder, and that's kind of a L. Like if you want to like
Yeah.
drop a complete package, at least have all the modes ready. I'm pretty sure the map editor is not available day one, yo. From what I remember, yo.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that.
I'ma
That could hurt
Google
the
it to
score.
I'm gonna Google it to 100% make sure. So, yeah.
Or it might get one of those, pending in review kind of
'Cause I'm pretty sure I read
and then
that.
they review it again. They might review it again, or they might hold off. Sometimes that happens too. Especially if the servers aren't on till like that day for them, for the
Right.
multiplayer, they might wait. So Jack, those reviews might not even come in till like maybe you do need to put a week on it or more.
Yeah.
I think a week will be fine. A week will be fine.
At least I'd say
Yeah.
a week because of that factor.
Different customization, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they said not day one.
They're
Not
saying
day
not
one?
day. I'm pretty sure it's not day one because I remember hearing that.
That's surprising. I didn't
See, that's
know
kind of
that.
disappointing. Like you're working on this game for this long. Like yo, at least with those features, drop it like one complete package. That's how you're gonna get your best score. You're not like, okay, we're gonna bring this a couple of weeks later,
I
or a
mean,
month later.
they
yo.
want to drip the content out too. Though. You gotta think about that.
Yeah, but if they could do that with maps and
They
stuff,
want
and
it to be
people
like
would be
a
happy, bro.
service. Games as a service, you never want to bring out everything at one time.
That's true. They want to keep engagement for as long as they
Yep.
can, so they're gonna just like little bits and crumbs, and then until you get the whole thing. Same thing with those characters. They probably have like, you can buy these couple for this week, and then the month later, here's some more characters, stuff like that.
All right, let's take
bet
a Patreon question. Then after, we're gonna talk about Death Stranding. We have some
Uh-oh.
we got some investigating to do, yo. We got some we got some investigations to do, man. We got like Alex, we got some investigations to do, man.
All I'm saying is, it looks like
Master
my
Race.
PS4 Pro might be taking a swim in the
Oh,
lake.
damn.
Taking that road trip to
Oh
GameStop.
man.
Taking that road trip.
That's
to
what
the
you're
lake. I'm
talking
just gonna
about.
fucking just grab that bitch like this and just swing that thing out.
Damn, that shit ain't even worth the GameStop road trip. Just
All
link that motherfucker.
right, let's hear the first Patreon
okay.
question.
Melon Matt
Okay.
says
Starting early.
Oh boy.
right away. He's right away. Shout out to all you motherfuckers with cars and a license.
Ooh, was that a shot? Hold up.
I think so. I'm getting tired of ND not giving us any Last of Us 2 info, videos, nothing. I'm with you on that.
Thanks.
If listening mode is in the game and there's no hardcore mode for multiplayer, I'm taking Jack with me and we're gonna take that road trip and molly them up like the Holocaust.
Wow, Melon, dog, you
What?
bugging, dog.
He says, shiv they necks and shotgun them mother effers in the face. Damn.
Yo, this man.
I ain't
You doing
got
that,
Jack? I ain't got
Yo,
nothing to do with none of
Jack,
that.
you finna be in the bin, bro. You finna be in the bin.
I don't know what you talking about right now, Chief. Hold on.
You driving the car for Melon? What's that? What we doing?
I don't
Jack.
got no knowledge of none of this.
Oh, now he don't know what the road trip is, huh? Now,
I don't know none of that.
what's that road trip? I ain't not.
What's
I can't.
that?
Yeah, fact, big
What's
fact.
that?
I'm like BG. I can't. Alright.
Can't wait to hear all the fake outrage about the 24-hour mistreatment, in quotes, that happened and seems to happen a lot of game companies that comes to light by ex-devs/employees. Didn't stop people from buying RDR2.
Nope.
All these devs working these hours make a shitload of money for it. They'll be all right. Shout out to Icy Bitch for crying about
What the fuck? Hold up, yo. Why y'all doing icy like that, bro? What's going on here, yo? What did he do, yo?
Says for crying about PlayStation games not being on PC, but he doesn't want to spend the money on a PS4 or use PS Now to play the games. Sheesh. Then turns around and praises trash. I mean Nintendo for their exclusives. A lot of these PC cucks think it's so taxing to play on / purchase a console. That's it.
This was recent? With Icy Rhythms?
I guess. I think
see this
so. Thought I saw something.
And by the way, I'm gonna be reading the super chats, guys. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you guys. I'm gonna be reading all the super chats. All right, so what was this question, bro? This question got lost in this shit.
It wasn't a question.
When does Melon Matt even ask a question?
He just coming up with some wild shit. But I guess we can we could quickly talk about this because I really don't care to discuss this because I really don't care. But I guess we could talk about this whole mistreatment happening at Naughty Dog by the ex-devs saying they're working overtime, crunch times, 24-hour days and shit like that. I guess we could quickly go over this. Alex, you're usually the one that's kind of strong opinionated by stuff like this.
Sure.
What do you think about this shit?
I think it's something that is pervasive in the industry, and there needs to be something done to stop. It's been happening for too long. People are either getting replaced by contract workers that are making minimum wage or maybe a little more sometimes to work incredible hours to put something together in a deadline that doesn't make any sense, and it does nothing but benefit maybe the top 2% of the company in any way. So I think that this whole thing of crunch, this entire idea and concept in an industry that is unregulated, that provides us with so much entertainment, I think we should really take a look into that and see what we can do to really benefit the people that bring us a lot of joy and entertainment on a daily basis. So I think that's one of the big issues, and I think that with that, you know, being critical of something in an industry doesn't negate you from enjoying their product. You could be critical of something and still buy the product. It's perfectly fine. And you can also still figure something out, because if Nintendo of Japan employees can make $80K per year and work less than 8 hours a day and put out bangers after banger, I see no reason why we can't do it over here.
So, okay, my question is...
Hold on.
All right, go ahead, J-Man. Get your shit off.
They not making games like Red Dead and Last of Us, though.
Oh, no, they're making games that are higher in Metacritic score and outselling that. I'm sorry.
Is that a shot? Hold up. I don't even know what I heard, but I'm gonna give a gunshot anyway.
I didn't hear it either, but I think it was a
Red
shot.
Dead 2 sold like 30 million. Oh, wait, man.
Facts. Exactly.
Okay, my question is, listen.
Am I gonna have to get Black Baron in here?
Oh boy.
Please don't. Please
His
don't.
damage controlling ass. I can't
Please.
Barrett's
But let's
let's
be honest. When you have a company that, I mean, jokes aside, right, about the whole Red Dead and sales thing, because I talk sales. This shouldn't be happening in this industry. As someone who wanted to get into games development and then saw this bullshit happening at an early age and said, "Nah, I'll skip that." I'm glad I did, because nobody should have to work this sort of schedule.
Do they have? Do they have to work
They
this
definitely
schedule?
don't have to.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
So you're just gonna get a job out of the job tree?
Yeah,
In the
you
backyard?
you could literally work anywhere else. They have a choice. So they don't have to be there. They said that over and over in the article. They don't have to be there.
Let's go with a direct quote from this person right now. I'm gonna ask y'all how y'all feel about this. All right. Now the person said, "Let me see. Is this the quote?" This is what he said. Right. He said, "The truth is, they don't tell you have to work X amount of hours, but you have to get the work done, right?" And what they were saying was pretty much the amount of work that they give you is pretty much. Well, let me see what he said. He said, and the amount of work is just impossible for any person, right? Which is technically subjective. Maybe they don't have the skill to do it, or maybe I don't know what the issue is. But my thing is, can they not be like, "Hey, bro, like I can't do all of this by myself. Can I get like a 1 or 2 people? Like this is a 2-3 person job. Like maybe they can't speak out like that. I don't fucking know. I'm not there, but like." There's got to be some type of leeway to where they can say, "Hey, I cannot do this," or maybe it's not that much work, but they don't know how to allocate their time. We don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's really going on with this.
Right, but that's the problem of the company making sure that they get the right people in there to manage the time properly. The thing is, nobody's doing that. They're mandating everything towards crunch. Because even I pulled up your tweet, which you highlighted, Jack. And they say, "So my take on crunch at Naughty Dog. The truth is more gray than black and white," which is true, which is usually what we normally hear. "There is no official mandate for crunch," which is what you highlighted. But see, there's a piece right after. "There can be a significant amount of peer pressure, though, and that can include peer pressure from the people who are effectively your managers. Peer pressure comes from having a team of brilliant, talented, dedicated people working hard on a project together. It's exactly the same thing that was happening at Epic, where people were getting fired for not working weekends because your workload now became their workload. So the peer pressure wasn't from your managers. The peer pressure was from your coworkers, where I'm putting in these hours, I'm doing this extra stuff, I have to get this done. So now I'm guilt tripping you into staying and doing this too."
Wait. But this is my thing, though, right? This is my thing, though, right? This is a development team, right?
Yeah, it's a team.
So when you're a team, you got to be a team player, man. If person X, Y, and Z willing to stay over and get their job done, why aren't you? You know what I'm saying?
Again, that exact sentence of what you just stated is exactly what's going on. So this is a team, but then that team should be managed properly. The workload should be managed correctly, and the timeline should be managed right. It's not being managed right. It's being set towards crunch, and that's the problem.
What if the other 3 people getting their job done and it's just you that's not getting your job done?
That's an issue that we don't even know about. But then again,
That's what I'm saying,
is team that goes back to team management and actual employee management, not about crunch. So now we're splitting hairs of things we don't know anything.
That's what I'm saying. But like, if it was like a full team saying like, "Damn, they really overworking us and we can't get this shit done, we don't got enough people," I understand that. But this is one person. Like, I don't know. I really don't have no sympathy for them because they did agree to do this. I don't, like I said, I don't know their situation, but I got the same energy I had with the Red Dead situation. I don't feel.
Is it?
Like, come on, man.
You see, look, I'm not gonna talk like I know such things. See, look, I'll be here the first time. I don't know shit, bro. I don't know shit what's going on with these developers. I don't know what's going on inside like that. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what's going on inside. But isn't this kind of like a normal thing in the industry where like these developers be working all sorts of crazy type of hours to get these games finished? Isn't this kind of like a normal thing? And is it like, do they kind of like sign up for this when they become a game developer? Because it's kind of like being a celebrity, right? Like people are gonna follow your ass around when you're famous. Is it something like you kind of signed up for? Is this like one of those kind of things where like, yo, is this something that you got to deal with, yo?
Yeah, but not everybody's Kojima or Druckmann or Miyamoto, right? So when they sign on to this, they're still expecting a job, right? They're expecting a paycheck, they're expecting a salary. Something that is normal in an industry doesn't mean that it's correct or that it should be accepted,
But it does
Right.
mean you knew about it.
right? So what needs to happen is in this industry where people consider video games as toys, which is what the mainstream media considers it as, there's very little regulation in it, so they get away with a lot. And a lot of these people are now getting either laid off or cut off for contract workers getting paid minimum wage to do 3 times the work. So you did all this, you got the job, you're making what, 50, 60K, 70K at a company. Next thing you know, you're cut, and a dude that they brought in for what, $10 an hour is taking your job.
So,
And people
so
can
what?
say and people can say you choose to stay, right? But at the same time, you never really choose because you don't know the situation of that person or that family.
I guess
Not
so.
everybody
I
has
guess
a
you
job
say that.
but not everybody has a job that they love
But this is
right?
my issue, though,
or
right?
pays the bills.
If they bringing in contract workers to do the job, apparently it wasn't too much work for one person because they hired somebody in your place. Like you're replaceable at that point. If you can't do the job, don't accept it. Or if you don't know if you can do, like, bro, people need to start speaking up at these jobs. If you get fired, hey man, listen, bro, you wasn't meant for it anyway. Leave, goddammit. Like, bro, I don't understand these. I don't understand this.
You know what this reminds me
Go
of,
ahead, Nick,
though?
I'm sorry.
It reminds me of like a college group project. It's like you're all working for that A, right? You're all in it together, and then somebody slacks. But because everyone else is there later than you, it's like that one person's complaining and feeling peer pressured, or like the way you described it, Alex. That's what it reminded me of. It's like that would be the one person complaining, and maybe that's happening here. Like we don't know, really. We don't know. And
We don't
another
know.
thing too is like I don't know if I'm alone on this, but I kind of see the gaming industry as like different than. I mean, obviously, it's different industry than something else. This isn't like working at a post office or working at McDonald's or something. This is like a creative process and a passion process. So you're there late trying to get the character looking right on the game or trying to make it, the frames per second better. Or like you're there out of passion. And then because someone else maybe isn't at that level, maybe they're the ones that are complaining. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
but that's why we probably get opposite
there are
stories.
some really good studies that have shown that even if they are works of passion, that having time away from work to recoup yourself mentally, even in a creative role, is ideal. There are multiple studies that have cited where anything after 36 hours of work in the week, you're immediately dropping in productivity just because you're exhausted from everything because you can't get anything done either mentally or physically. And so everybody's like, well, I've seen everything from blue collar say like, oh, who cares about your job? You're not mining coal. Well, that's not the conversation. It's just you have to be cognizant of your team, of your employees, how you manage them, how you manage their time, how you manage their stress levels. And that's what a good company does. And if you don't do that properly, that's why you have so much churn in the gaming industry. Think about a lot of kids that die to work at GameStop. I get to work in a company about video games. This is going to be great. I get to talk about video games all day. No worries. And they get to GameStop and it's not what they expected. It's not the job they thought it was going to be. They're doing way other things that they shouldn't be doing. They're getting put way more work on them than they need to be. Stress levels go up. Everything goes up. Productivity goes down. GameStop is in a flounder. Now, that has more issues with GameStop than that, but that's a good example of what happens. So when you're looking at things like this and how a company runs their business, you can't just rely on crunch. You can't just rely on something like that to push over a product just because the top 2% will make more of the money than anybody else in the entire world.
I got the perfect solution, right? If you feel overworked and you're a game developer, you don't like the crunch, as they say, go work at like a Retro Studios. Go work at Rare, right?
Retro.
You just sit around for fucking 7 years and work on
let's end on that note. That shit's funny, bro.
That's funny.
Go ahead.
All right, let's end
I
on
just
that.
don't
Let's
believe
end
these
on that note,
motherfuckers
bro.
don't know what the fuck they getting into before they do it. That's all.
Yeah, let's end on
That's
that
all.
shit. All right, yo.
Read the manual.
Death Stranding.
Need that PC release.
It got me thinking, yo. Jack.
What's good, man? What's good, bro?
So if you don't know what's going on, let me inform you.
Oh, let me hear this. Let me hear this.
Comic-Con happened. Kojima was there. And they unveiled the Death Stranding box art, which I actually thought was actually Alex. I actually thought the box art was pretty nice, yo.
Get rid of that right there, baby.
I seen a lot of people say that they were feeling the box art. I actually thought the box art was very nice. I thought it was very nice. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Actually trash.
I like the steelbook cover.
The steelbook one is better. It's definitely better. Yeah, I thought it looked nice. But yo, Jack, the box art was missing something.
Oh, what was it missing, Kofi?
It's the only on PlayStation sign was gone, bro. What's going on here, man? Because you already know this has been an ongoing conversation. This has been an ongoing conversation that Death Stranding might release on PC. A lot of PlayStation fans, they ain't trying to hear it when you bring up the topic, even though there's some weird. It's just, look, I'm not even saying that the game's going to PC for sure, but it's just weird that, Jack, this whole situation ain't weird though, or am I just tripping? Is it weird or not?
I mean, I really ain't really been keeping up with this whole going to PC situation, but I mean, the way I see it, honestly, if you want my honest opinion, if you go to PC, I'm not gonna give a fuck. If it don't go to PC, I'm definitely not gonna give a fuck. So I don't really know, man.
You don't really care.
This ain't really a war I've been, getting involved with too much. So I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, because it's just strange because now if you go on like PlayStation's official website, right?
Yeah.
Like Sony
took it out, right?
Look, Sony's they'll let you know. Yo, when some shit is only on PlayStation, that shit is plastered everywhere. You can, I can like just go through their games like Spider-Man, Horizon. You go through their website and they're only on PlayStation, plastered everywhere. But you go to Death Stranding, and now you won't find no traces only on PlayStation. So it just got me thinking.
It's probably time, man, because PlayStation, they don't own Kojima Productions, right? They funded the game, so that's one thing. But really, the biggest issue is really, I think, it's the Decima engine, because that's only on PlayStation. The Decima engine, now we don't know if they
see. That's what's interesting, because this is the discussion what I really wanna have. It's not even really about Death Stranding. It's really about Kojima and his future when it comes to game making. We all know that this whole situation, what happened in Konami, he left, blah blah blah. He was going around traveling with Mark Cerny or whatever, looking for an engine, blah blah. They pulled up to Guerrilla Games right when they first met. As soon as he walked in there, Guerrilla Games handed them over their engine. They worked on it, blah blah blah. Then later on, they renamed it the Decima engine. That's the history behind it. It wasn't the Decima engine before Kojima got it. You know what I mean? They worked on it. It was just a nameless engine, unknown. But Kojima was working back and forth with Guerrilla Games, and they came together and they named it the Decima engine together, right? And this is an interesting engine. From doing my research, apparently when Kojima changes something on his end, it changes something on Guerrilla Games, and so they literally work on this engine together, and they have people from Guerrilla Games and Kojima Productions, and they have people from Kojima Productions at Guerrilla Games, working on this engine all together. So my question is, I don't think Kojima is going through all of this with this engine, because we all know he trying to be independent. I think it's pretty much clear he's trying to be an independent studio. So I don't think Kojima is going through all of this trouble with this whole game engine thing if he was only stuck to like the PlayStation platform, because he's been expressing that like he wants to put games on the PC platforms. Like if you look in the interviews and stuff and do your research, he says he wants to drop games on the PC platform. So what do you guys think about this? Since Kojima's now working with the Decima engine and stuff, do you think all his future projects will be exclusive only to PlayStation? That's my question. My real question for you guys, yo. What do you guys think?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
I'm probably gonna jinx this. I think Death Stranding will probably be an Epic Game Store exclusive.
I think so too. I think so too. Low key. I think so too, low key.
Okay,
I think so.
That's not
That could happen.
I think so too, Jack. I think so.
It could happen.
I really do,
what
yo.
I think happened with
I think
PlayStation is I think he
maybe
took the bag there. And
6 months to a year, it'll be on PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hedge that bet, sure. But do I think it'll happen immediately? No. Do I think it'll happen at some point? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Even with the Decima engine, even with everything, I feel like Kojima has too much clout. For Sony to like try and wrangle him in. I think they just cut him a check and they were like, do whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. Like, just go nuts. But
Yo, that day
yeah,
would be funny,
I
bro.
think so.
I think so too, yo. That's the funny thing, yo. That's the funny thing. I think that's just going to the Epic store, bro. I think that's just going to the episode. All right, so
I think it'll also come to Steam like a year later.
I gotta ask
Like,
Jack this question. This is what I also want to ask Jack.
Hold up.
Why do the PlayStation community get upset? I can't speak. Get upset when you bring up topics like this, like a game that's not even an in-house studio going to another platform. I want to ask Jack. No, I want to ask from the Sony man himself. You can answer after. Why do they get upset? Why do they go in the chat and say, "Oh, you PC gamers, this, that," and they're clearly upset about the situation, or don't like the fact that the possibility or even the discussion itself is happening. They hate the topic that it's even happening. Why? Please inform me.
I'm gonna tell you why I would get upset about this. Right, one thing, PlayStation gamers were at a war with PC gamers. It just is what it is. PC gamers are very pompous. They're arrogant. They're crybabies. They're pork beggars. They all this, right? They got 1,000,001 complaints about a PlayStation game, but let a rumor come out that a PlayStation game comes to PC. Oh, that's coming to PC. Oh my god, that's coming to PC. I can't wait to play. Like, so you really want to play the game, so it's that situation. Also, I think if we just go deeper into the situation, Microsoft, right? We already know Xbox's game plan, putting everything everywhere. PlayStation ain't got that same game plan, right? And I think when you it's almost like you're trying to push Microsoft ideals off on PlayStation, right? Now, when people talk about Microsoft situation, they would say, well, Microsoft's going by the tune of their own drum, and they don't, and it go back to when I got angry and I was like, people try to act like Microsoft is dictating what PlayStation and Nintendo do, which I don't feel that they do at all, because they're losing, right? So how can the loser dictate what the fuck somebody else doing, right? So I think that's pretty much the situation.
So I'll answer that question correctly, actually. So what happens is, for some reason, Sony fanboys think their exclusives are like the best of the best of anything ever. And
they're pretty top tier. I will say they're pretty top tier in my opinion.
They're all right. But here's the thing: it's really
haters.
What happens is very simple. The reason why they get so upset is because they have nothing to hold over anyone's head about how great their little box is. Because every time a Sony fanboy loses an argument, they reach back in their box and they do this.
You ran out of paper.
Oh, perfect.
Every time.
He got a
Every
paper
time
for
they're
that.
oh yeah, at 60 FPS.
God of War.
God of War, baby. That's a good. Yeah, but that's a good answer, Alex. Yo, that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Mouse and keyboard controls.
God of War,
God of War, baby.
Hold on, wait a minute. So actually playing games at native resolution.
God of War, baby. That is.
You get. Wait, hold on. You get free online.
God of War, yeah, God of War, no.
Don't need online for God
Every
of War,
time.
baby.
Every single time they reach back in that box, and every time they lose an argument, you just pull out that God of War. Every single time. So the thing is, once they realize that Death Stranding is not coming, once they realize Death Stranding is not going to be an exclusive, they can't hold it over your head like they hold God of War. So that's pretty much the reason why they do it, because they're putting an identity into a plastic box, and really the only person who does that is a sad person. So stop doing that.
Yo, the only thing
that's like everything though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's all the fanboys. I mean, like Xbox, you can't really even fight with them no more because they don't have that argument, you know. So it's like
they've been quiet. Yo, honestly, the PlayStation man's be wilding more than the Xbox lately, because Xbox guys be kind of.
They don't have anything.
Yeah, they have nothing to talk about. The PlayStation guys be more crazy right now.
You guys forgot about the 6 is greater than 4. Huh?
Oh.
You guys forget about true
That's all
gameplay?
power.
Yo, they've been Xbox man's they've been
They
quiet,
were-
bro. They've been
That
quiet.
conversation died quick.
Oh, is it Scorpio? What the fuck is this shit?
All
Scarlet.
that power, and you launch with Lucky's Tales.
Right?
Fucking
You guys
see
forget
these.
about. You guys forget about like.
State of the gay. State
Or
of
how
the
about,
gay.
how, about,
The
how about
gay?
the fact that it's happening again, right? I'm literally getting I'm literally getting added on Twitter about your
This kind of
PC
AOL?
will
What's
never
going
be
on?
stronger than an Xbox Scarlet. And that thing hasn't even been like spec'd yet.
Who's saying that? Who's saying that?
I don't know. I might get
Yeah, stop tweeting.
See, the only thing that's
Yeah, you need
don't
to stop.
Yo,
You
the
hanging out with
only
another
thing
ass.
that's weird to me, Jack, is just why can't we even have the conversation, and why does it trigger such emotions, and like why does it get people so upset by just talking about it? Especially if something strange is going on though. If it wasn't strange, like you don't see people discussing like, yo, God of War is coming to PC, baby. No, you don't see nobody saying that. We know this situation is
You
really
saying third party.
strange.
Okay, you saying third
Yeah, this
party.
is a strange situation. I think we all
Strictly
could.
third party.
I think we can all acknowledge that this whole Death Stranding situation is different and strange. It's weird. It's definitely weird.
From a logical engine standpoint, we talked about how Decima hasn't been on any other platforms yet.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna see.
Dawn.
I guess we're gonna see though. Then right?
That's
And a
what
lot
I
of
can
people
do
view
that.
this game as like a first party game too. Like people, even though Kojima Studios is not a first party PlayStation studio, people still view them that way. I'm not saying that's
Yeah.
that's just the way they view.
But
it.
I don't think that's the case at all. Like, I think Sony like fucking went to that man and said the checkbook is blank. Like, what the fuck you want?
Mm-hmm.
And I think
And,
they like, listen, you can do whatever
Kojima
you
is
want.
tied to PlayStation if you think about it.
He is.
Yeah, he has a lot of ties. Obviously, he's not gonna come and make a game for Xbox. He has history, a long history with PlayStation, the
Very
platform,
deep history with
with
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Just a heads
So
up, everybody.
look,
If
I'm
I
not
just
even. Go ahead.
What's up?
If I just leave for no reason, it's because my son is teething and I gotta go. So just a heads up. So if I just like leave in the middle of a conversation, just letting you know.
See,
Yeah.
me, like I said, I don't know shit. I'm telling you straight up, I do not know shit. I don't know if this game's coming to PC or not. All I can do is acknowledge that the situation is strange. It's just strange to me. There are a lot of weird things going on, you know. It's just strange. That's all. I think Final Fantasy VII has like a bigger chance of releasing on multiple platforms in the end of the day than Death Stranding, because Death Stranding does have that one contingency thing still, like it's using like an engine that is owned by Sony. So I guess we're gonna see what happens, like, because I'm really curious in like how Kojima's gonna be making his future titles, not even Death Stranding. Is he gonna move on to a different engine after this game? Is he only working with this? I doubt that he's doing all this collaboration to just I'm done with the Decima engine, and you know what I mean. So I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen. I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be paying attention to the situation. See, I'm kind of playing the middle of the fence. You know how you guys say I play the middle of the fence? I'm definitely playing the middle. I'm definitely playing the middle of the fence here. I don't know if it's gonna go. I'm definitely not siding that it's going to PC for sure. I'm not siding it's gonna stay on PlayStation for sure. I'm playing the side that I don't know, but it's definitely a weird situation, and I there seems to be some sort of possibility. So I guess we'll wait and see. Let's take it to the chat. 1, if you think Death Stranding is gonna stay a PlayStation exclusive forever, and 2, if you think it's gonna come to the PC platform. Let's play a little game in the chat, yo. We'll move on to the next topic.
Wait, 2 is if you think it's coming to PC?
Yeah, 2 if you think it's coming to PC. I just want to see where the chat mind is at. I'm curious.
If it does, it's not a big deal. You know, it's the same thing. Neo went to PC.
Yeah.
Nier went to PC. So I mean,
It would be
you guys
nice.
survived. They survived, right? Sony guys survived. You'll survive this again.
Still have your list wars. It's okay.
Yeah, you still got God of War,
Still coming.
Last of Us,
That's a trump card right there.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Persona. You know,
Yeah.
I'm really surprised Persona has not come to Switch.
Has it? No, we're not even switched to
I'm
any
not.
plat.
I'm
See,
not.
that's actually a good situation with Persona. Like that game is developed by obviously Atlas. You know what I mean? They have full control of that, but they choose to remain and keep that game on the PlayStation platform. It seems like there's no real like sort of like ties, as in like Sony ain't developing the game. You know, they ain't even providing the engine. They ain't doing none of that shit. But the game is strictly
I don't
on
even think they're
PlayStation
publishing
though.
it.
Yeah, I don't even think Sony publishes that game either. But Atlas only wants to put it on PlayStation, and maybe that's just their choice. You know, their development, like their choice. Okay, we just want to put this on PlayStation, and that's it. Which that could be the case for Death Stranding as well. That very well could be the case for Death Stranding as well. So I guess we gotta wait and see. We're gonna wait and see. All right, so that's it with that topic. I'm gonna read some super chats, and Erica, if you can do the next Patreon question after.
Yeah. Okay.
But shout out to everyone watching the podcast live. I hope you guys are enjoying the show, man. Hit that like button. Appreciate it.
That like
we having fun over here, man. We talking, man. We talking. All right, so E-Rock says, Bro, J-Main brings up Little Big Planet every episode. That is low-key true. That's low-key true, man. And that game is freaking trash, bro.
I'm gonna fight for that game, bro. That shit saved PlayStation. It helped save PlayStation.
The next one from your daddy Tony says, all the Xbox love arcade. So hard to ride for a game that you have always got stomped the fuck out in. Shout out to them. I've been seeing a lot of Gears 5 people, like the hardcore Xbox guys, say they love arcade. That is true though. I've been seeing a lot of that. And that's the bum mode, yo. That's where the bums are gonna be hanging around with.
That's where they belong, man.
Arcade mode. Your Rage Gaming says, give this to Jack for being so cute.
Whoa! Jack, you got a secret admirer?
Your Rage was good.
Summertime fling, Jack, or this is long term?
I am feeling pretty today. Thank you.
Mr. Heisenberg.
This is long term.
Pretty.
Mr. Heisenberg says GTA 5 is selling better than any Nintendo exclusive, which is very true. You ain't lying. It's the truth.
I was literally just trolling at that point.
That is true. Sofa Spy says, working 24 hours for a game releasing next gen. It's coming out for PS4, man. The Last of Us is coming out for PS4.
He said next gen.
Yeah. It's coming out for PS4. Don't worry.
No, but for clarification, the 24-hour shit was for Uncharted 4. It was just a joke about the Last of Us 2 shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Bandai HT says, I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers in 5 years.
Huh?
Damn.
Nice.
I don't know if he's trying to say all or AI. He says AI will make games. Is what acronym?
Oh,
what is that?
you're talking about the crunch. Okay. All right.
Yeah, the crunch. The crunch.
Oh, AI will do it?
Yeah.
Robots are taking over, man. We don't know.
Oh, so that's what he's saying. I say AI will make games. Okay, I get it. Chris says, these people knew Naughty Dog's work ethic before signing up. So why now? Naughty Dog strives to make the most technical, impressive games. So, Chris, you're saying they should know what they signed up for, basically.
Yeah, which was my argument.
Yeah. JL West 23 says, welcome to the Japanese work ethic Naughty Dog. So I guess they've been doing this in Japan, I guess.
Oh, yeah. They
They've been
got
changing
over there
that.
with that.
Yeah. E1 Mantador 809 says, Alex still mad for Ghost of Tsushima wasn't running on PC, but on the PS4 Pro.
Man.
The leaves, Alex.
I was watching that the other day.
That shit made me tight, bro. You see how tight I was, bro? I was tight when Alex was talking all that shit, bro.
What you gotta realize is Sony lies. They lied about Spider-Man, and they're gonna lie to you again. You know,
Did you said Spider-Man? Don't say that. We don't talk about that.
Puddles?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
We don't talk about that no more.
Until
Shout out to the
Kojima
Puddles, man.
says anything, Death Stranding still a PS4 exclusive, and you're right, 100%.
That's a fact.
You see me? I don't wait. I'm talking about it, but you already know what platform I'm getting it for. I'm getting it for the PS4. I already got my collector's edition pre-ordered. I'm gonna have the baby strapped to my chest, playing that on my PlayStation 4.
Oh, you heard he got they took him into the customs, I think it was. Not customs.
I heard.
Check him at the airport.
heard,
He had
yeah.
a baby pod on him. He had the throat baby with him at the airport.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know who pulled up on Kojima, or TSA pulled up on Kojima at the airport, saying like, "Yo, why you walk around with a baby?" They had to pull him to the back and see if he was alright.
That nut ass baby.
Yeah, I got the collector's
That shit
edition
nutty as
pre-ordered,
hell.
bro. The thing is, like, I'm guaranteed to get 2 copies. So I obviously got my collector's edition pre-ordered, and you already know I'm gonna get the game early, so I'm gonna get another copy. So
Yes, we know, Kofi. We know.
Scumbag.
I'm not stealing it, yo. I'm fucking buying it. What are you talking about, yo? I'm buying that shit.
That man a scumbag though.
Chris. But if it comes on PC, I'm definitely buying it again. I will double dip. Chris, at least Xbox has 4K Spotify. Yes, you are right.
4K Spotify.
Hey man, I'm gonna shoot Xbox on bail, man. No slander, bro. Xbox is the only console that plays Red Dead Redemption 2 4K native, yo. So give it up for that, yo. At least, yo.
4K Spotify.
Black Metal Gamer says, if you could cast an all-black 3 Stooges, what comedy legends would you choose?
Bernie
He
Mac.
says Bernie Mac equals Mo.
Shit.
Richard Pryor equals Larry, and Anderson equals Curly.
Damn. I didn't watch.
Who was the last one?
Who's Anderson?
You talking about Anthony Anderson?
Yeah, Anthony Anderson equals Curly. I don't know. I can't tell you shit about the 3 Stooges. So only the people who watch this shit can answer this shit, because I don't know.
I mean, that's pretty much some comedy shit. They remade 3 Stooges with Will Sasso, didn't they? Back in the day.
Don't ask me, yo.
I
don't know.
think
They had a movie and shit. Yeah, that shit was trash.
Yeah. Wasn't Jim Carrey in it?
Can it be any actor, or does it have to be like alive or dead?
Well, he said black comedy.
I guess.
Richard Pryor is
Richard Pryor is dead, so yeah, it could be any.
Yeah, they could be dead. Yeah.
Bernie Mac is dead too.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Bernie Mac would
Because if it
definitely.
was current, I would. If it was like strictly current, I would do like Gambino, Chris Rock.
Oh, okay.
Chris Rock, yeah.
Wait, how do you make text bigger, yo?
And Jamie Foxx. I would do those 3.
Long. I don't know who I pick as long.
You're
as
talking about your
these people-
screen, Kofi?
Yeah.
Control.
Is it Control Plus, right?
Plus.
All right,
Yeah,
there
plus.
we go.
Only thing I know is
That'd be too
keep
small for me,
fucking
dog.
Kevin Hart away from this bullshit. I was waiting for somebody. Lord.
Kevin
Keep
I was
The
gonna
Rock
say
away from this
they would put
bullshit.
him in there.
Oh, so
Who
you talking
else?
about Jumanji then?
Tracy Morgan. I fucks with Tracy Morgan. Keep him away from this bullshit.
Keep Tiffany Haddish away from that bullshit.
Certain people, bro, just stop.
They'll find a way to squeeze Tiffany Haddish ass in there too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Eddie Murphy, that's a good one.
I fucks with Eddie Murphy.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Dave
Murphy.
Chappelle would be good too.
You heard?
Oh, yeah.
You heard about that Netflix special that they're trying to offer him like 70 million to come back and do a stand up? That's crazy,
For
yo.
Eddie Murphy, right?
Eddie Murphy, yeah. That's
Wonder why
crazy.
Netflix
That.
ain't dead. 70 million.
70. That's what I heard, yo. That's what I heard. $70 million,
Eddie
bro.
Murphy deserve that.
They gave
Yeah,
Dave Chappelle 50 million.
he hasn't done stand up in like 30 years or some shit like that, yo. Right?
No, he haven't. Nope.
I wouldn't be concerned about that, but I'm not concerned about that paper.
But
That-
yeah, but
getting
the
that
thing
money.
is, like, yo, like I was just watching like Delorious the other day, yo. Like 2 minutes into that shit, he would have been canceled, yo, if he did that in 2019.
Yeah, the shit he said, yeah.
That's
Two
what I'm worried about.
2 minutes in, yo. 2 minutes in, drops the
Damn.
F word, bro.
Right, Bernie Mac, dog, he would have not survived in this era because I know
A
Bernie Mac.
lot of people wouldn't survive today.
A lot of
Fucking
them.
Bernie
Which
Mac.
which is kind of unfortunate. Like it's just unfortunate though, if you ask me, yo.
Richard
Tom
Pryor
Strange,
wouldn't
man.
survive today.
Him
We're a little too
downstairs.
PC
Fucking-
now, yo. We're a little too PC, and I don't like that.
You
Yo.
know, George Carlin would be crucified.
Oh, absolutely.
Richard Pryor and George Carlin wouldn't make it. They would
definitely
get booed. I mean, even Jerry Seinfeld's getting booed out of it. Like,
Man.
That's crazy.
Not just that, but like movies, TV shows. There's a lot of them that they wouldn't do well now. They would just get a bunch of people
Yeah.
outraged.
Yeah, outrage culture, man.
Yeah, can you imagine Dave Chappelle's show now, yo? A lot of people would be mad at that probably
Yeah.
too, yo.
Chappelle's show's
He
so
got
good.
shit for his recent stand-ups too.
Yeah, about
Yeah,
the
I know.
transgender shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's so whack, yo. It's so
supposed to be
whack.
comedy.
All right, I got
but-
one more. I got one more, and let's do some Patreon questions.
Go ahead, do the Patreon and I'll talk.
I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
The Ravenflow.
It was
The
hilarious.
Ravenflow says Death Stranding and Final Fantasy will most likely go multi-platform. PC gamers like Griffin Gaming go after Sony because they want their exclusives. That's just a fact. Look, I'll tell you straight up. There's no hiding it. Yo, if every game could drop on PC, I'm buying every game on PC. I'm telling you straight up. I don't need to hide that from nobody. That is my preferred platform, yo. It is my preferred platform, yo. If everything went to PC, I wouldn't even have a console, yo. That's just the truth. Oh, we got one more from Coon Chronicles. I like your name. He says, Kofi, how we get invited to the Discord? Your DM's off. The Discord is an invitational thing only, you know, like it's just from the people who really rock with Press Art Podcast, the people who actually game. I thought I should kick out a few people from the Discord because they don't even play no games, like J-Main, Erica. You know what I mean?
Stop it.
You kicking out the members.
I get kicked out the
You told me the X Factor the other day, Kofi. Don't I heard
that? She heard.
I heard that. I came in there. I was putting in some work.
Yeah, she was doing good. Still, she was doing good. But I have to kick some mans out the Discord, man.
Yeah.
Oh, let me re-download that then. See, I guess that's all y'all motherfuckers play. See,
yo,
man, this
download that shit, bro.
They don't pull up on Last of Us, though. They don't pull up, man.
Dog, we could play that shit out when the tech.
Y'all say that every
done,
time,
bro.
Don't nobody want to play that.
They don't
shit.
pull up on it, man. They don't want smoke. It's cool.
I understand. Here's the clock. I know. I get it.
Holy.
Yeah, but look, if you've been a long time viewer of Press Art Podcast, and I know you be in the chats, and I see you, and you want a Discord invite, I'll hit you up with a Discord invite, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Let me say, start tweeting Kofi. People be tweeting me how I get, like, bro.
Me too.
Maybe in my DMs.
Tweet Kofi.
Nah, tweet Jack. Tweet Jack.
No, but
I can't help
Jack, the thing is, Kofi ignores them, or he doesn't respond, so they come to us.
Bro,
So I understand.
listen. I'm not trying to talk shit, but like, yo, sometimes my mentions be like, I have a lot of mentions, so I don't really, I can't respond to everybody. I can't respond to everybody all the time, so. But yeah, like if you're someone who watches the podcast frequently and I see you in the chat a lot, I have no problem sending you a Discord invite, especially if you're cool, you just want to kick it and play games and stuff like that. That's what we're there for. We're not there for dumb shit.
Don't come on no, you know.
Yeah, we're not there for the Discord's not there for. Look, we goof around in there a lot, but it's not there for dumb shit. We're just here. Like
just come to have
recently,
fun.
how shit went left and shit. That's not how it really be like. Yeah, we usually in there just like
Last
having
week
fun.
it got active,
Yeah,
dog. That
last-
shit was crazy, dog.
That was
we be there
crazy
having
during
fun.
the
I wish
Yeah,
I
that
was there.
it wasn't really.
I
Yo,
really
the
do.
Discord is really not really like that. Like we have like all the people in there, but it's not really
Yeah,
nobody on that type of energy, yo, or that type of time, yo. But it just went left for some reason. I was like, oh, well, whatever, yo. Devin Sparks says, I'm on PC and the Patreon. Let me game with y'all. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. All right, so Erica, can you read one more Patreon question,
Yeah. All right. Hustle and motivate says peace and blessings to the panel and chat. Support your favorite creators and let's have unity in our community. That's a good
Hey,
message.
I can
That's
give
a
my
good message.
unity.
Just- Shout out
You
to Hustle
can't
and
have
Motivate,
community
man.
without unity. Yeah.
That's really good.
There you go.
My question is, what is one game you wish you could stream that you don't own? Mine would be Capcom versus SNK on the Dreamcast.
Game,
a
I wish
game
I
that
could
I
stream that I don't own.
That's out.
That's a good question.
Older game.
Lost Odyssey, because it's only on the 360. And you can't emulate it.
Let me think about this. That's a good question, man.
I would love to stream like some classic Dreamcast games like Power Stone, stuff like that,
Power
yo.
Stone.
You know, I saw my Dreamcast games, and there's a couple of games that I want to pick up, yo, for my collection. But there's a couple of games that I would love to stream. I would love to stream like Project Justice. That's what I would love to stream, yo, because that's just like one of my childhood games, yo, and that I grew up playing with my brothers. So I would love to stream something like that.
I probably would pick like NBA Street Volume 2.
Ooh, I own it though.
Oh, that's a good one.
Death Jam Fight for
Oh, I didn't even mean to press it. I have that right here, bro. This game a classic, yo. I have that, yo. I have that. This
You
shit
gotta put up the
dusty.
streams on that. Show us what it's working with.
Nah, y'all don't want the work with Stretch, bro. You know what I mean? You don't have to work with Stretch. Bro.
Oh, definitely got to pull up a Stretch.
You don't remember Stretch? You don't remember Stretch?
I remember
Stretch on the
that.
front cover. You gotta know Stretch is.
Yeah, we know Stretch.
Yeah.
By
Or
Beto Garcia
SSX
and all
Tricky.
that. I remember that.
SSX Tricky. I would definitely stream that.
Ooh,
was
I
my
have that
shit. Like,
too, yo. I had that.
those like fun off the wall sports titles. Those seem like fun games to stream because you know you just do wild shit in the crowd.
Yeah.
Little Big Planet.
Oh God, hold
No, I
on.
would stream Dreams. I would stream Dreams. I would probably pick up Dreams and stream that. That would be
Dreams.
one if I had to pick something from the molecule. Yeah, I've been meaning to pick up the fucking beta or whatever that shit is. Early access. I wanna get.
I actually bought that and supported that. I actually bought the early access thing.
What?
You played it?
No, but I just bought it just kind of support it, bro.
You seen they made that Final Fantasy VII remake in that thing.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
I'm kind of waiting until something really cool is made that I actually want to try out. But I actually bought the Dream shit, yo. When it first there, I bought it, yo. I just gave Sony $30. Just hold that, bro. I haven't even touched
Kofi,
it.
yeah. Support. I see you.
I'm out here supporting PlayStation the most out here. That man's talking all this shit. Piss me off,
That's
bro.
crazy. Yeah, you actually bought Days Gone, right?
Yeah.
You hate to see it. That's crazy. Couldn't catch me buying that trash.
Nah. It's definitely trash, yo. I had to send it off to somebody, bro. Shout out to the person I sent it off to, bro.
I'm just gonna say Bloodstained because I'm waiting for a price drop on that. I don't have it yet. I would like to play it. So hint, hint. No, but I don't know because
oh man, you begging?
unless it's some old
crazy.
games. What?
Somebody go hit her with that Bloodstained copy. Go hit her with that Bloodstained copy.
I mean, no. If it's
Yeah,
not
it is
like
expensive.
an old game, I pretty much have what I want, so it's hard to answer that question, to be honest.
Yeah, I've noticed like I couldn't pull the trigger on Bloodstained myself because I'm like I can't see myself spending $53 on it, yo. That's how much it costs over here.
Bloodstained isn't $53.
Over here in Canada, it's $53.
What is it, 40?
Well, yeah, the conversion.
It's $53. I could send you a screenshot. $53 over here. I can't see myself spending that much money on the game for some reason. I want it to go lower in price.
I get stingy. I definitely get stingy. Like
Yeah,
especially
but you ready to buy
after
default games like Days Gone?
like especially after like on PC especially like I can get games that are cheap at times. So when something's like $30, I'm like, whoa, that's a little. That's a little.
I'm saying it's $40.
Yeah,
It's 40.
Yeah, that's
it's 53 over here, man. I don't want to pay that
it
much.
should be
for
30 tops.
Yeah,
I feel like it should be 30 or less.
Yeah,
20
30
if I yeah.
It'll go on sale. It'll go on sale for sure.
Yeah.
You need Zelda.
Did everybody answer or no?
I'll say Madden 08. I used to get busy on that thing.
Jack, some of you seen that clip of Mahomes in the Madden, the new Madden. When he
No,
threw that
I
shit
haven't.
like all the way. He fucking scrambled out the pocket, ran towards the backfield, and then threw that shit all the way downfield to like the 10-yard line. That shit looked like Vic in 04, dog. I was like, yo, this remind me of Vic from Madden 04. That's exactly what I used to do.
Yeah, people used to say that's how I started playing. Run backwards, throw that bitch.
Yep.
Need
All
the
right,
QB
next.
vision back, dog.
Next one. Next question.
All right. Spencer says, my question, Jack, doesn't have to answer this question. If you could pick only one Nintendo Switch game, first party or third party, to play for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ew.
Right now, if I had to pick one,
Nintendo Switch.
Probably Breath of the Wild.
I probably do
Say
gotta
Smash,
answer
Jack. Say Smash.
You know what? I do gotta answer
Ew.
this. I gotta go Mario Kart.
it might be Mario Kart, yo.
That's
Yeah,
gotta
because
go
you always could just play online. The maps are like absolutely fantastic. Erica, you need a lifetime of Mario Kart to be good at that game, yo. You definitely need to practice, yo. So I think you should pick Mario Kart too.
Mario Kart.
I think you should pick Mario Kart because you could get good, yo. You could get
Stop
good in it.
it.
Gunshot.
What a
I have
lifetime.
the game.
Hold up.
No. Mario Kart is rage-inducing. I can't. No, I'm not picking that. I think I'd go with Breath of the Wild, just because there's probably so much I haven't even discovered.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I would go with
where I
that.
would put
I think for me it would be between Smash, Mario Kart, and Breath of the Wild. Between those three games,
Probably
I'll be
say-
okay with.
Probably say Smash.
Ew.
Yeah, come on, Alex. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Alex, you play Smash?
Let's not.
I have to.
Because you could learn to get good in that game
You
too,
play
right?
Smash.
I never seen you play it.
Yeah,
He played a couple of times with us before.
I
Not
don't
frequently,
know.
but he
Yeah,
played.
bro.
I have to get used to my new main.
Who?
Snake.
Joker?
Yeah, I tried. I trained for like a couple of days. I tried to pull it up on Nev. He whooped my ass, bro. I went back, yo. I went back to the lab, bro.
Never putting dudes in there.
I think you streamed it. I seen it. Yeah, Nev give me the beats.
Yeah,
bro.
Nev is good in the game, yo. Nev is good in the game, man.
That shit was crazy.
Him and your butt buddy Fang and a bunch of other
man.
social reject losers are really good at the game, bro. I'm just jealous that I'm not.
Damn.
I'm just joking. I'm just jealous that I'm not as good still, bro. I need to play the game more, yo. But Nev got like 200 hours in that bitch, bro. Of course he's better than me in that shit.
Damn.
That's fucking what's his name?
Oh yeah, that band Peppies too is nice too, yo. Shout out to Peppies. Shout out to Fang. Let me shout out to the good people in Smash I've played. Who else is nice I've played out? Nintendo Ultra. Shout out to him too.
I was about to say, yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
Ultra's good.
He's good at
Blandrew,
Hours.
to Jack, to all of our surprises, Blandrew's actually really good at Smash too, man. Well, he's better. He's above average. He's above average.
Blandrew's okay. All right.
He's
I mean, he
above
better
average.
be.
I'm proud of Blandrew. I'm proud.
He's good at Smash, yo. He's good. I haven't played Shokio, but
Shokio,
I heard
too.
that he's like a tournament player or some shit like
He's
that.
like
So I'm sure he's
esports
good.
now. He's esports now.
Tokyo average Jack.
He be getting smashed.
Yeah, I don't even play Smash like that.
He be
or
getting
like-
scraped a little bit, man. Don't get crazy.
Tokyo begins great.
Just a little
Tournament
bit.
with his controller to get washed.
What the fuck going on?
He be rattling that controller up quick as hell. Get this man out of here.
All right, so should we do the? Let's do the next one.
Okay, Gionji on the Dawn says, hope the whole cast is having a great week. Since we are still coming off the performance from Champ Main and Monopoly, I want to know what is everyone's top party games. For me, it's Monopoly, Uno, Mario Party. Nothing beats making one of your homies draw like 10 cards in Uno when they were close to winning. But yeah, that's always a
Okay.
good feeling.
Ooh, that's a good
Uno's
question.
I honestly think it's a criminal act if you don't have Fusion Frenzy in at least your top 5, yo.
I have
Fusion-
never played.
I've never played it.
Fusion Frenzy.
Would you never play
is
Fusion
really-
Frenzy?
It's
What do
a
you
lot
do?
of fun,
What is
bro.
that? What do you do?
It's a party game, yo. It's pretty
It's
much
like
a party
bunch of
game.
mini games.
Bunch of mini games, and there's like a little bit of a a tournament mode as well, where you just play the mini games and stuff like that. And Fusion Frenzy is definitely
Fusion
a
Frenzy
classic
was lit.
in my classic game right there for a party game. We bowling and we sports.
Ooh,
We
that's a
sports.
good one.
Classic.
We bet we
Classic.
definitely a good party.
I will
game.
We
power
s-
your ass if
we
bowling.
sports.
Yeah.
And I ain't even playing. That's a
Tennis.
great party game.
Tennis, yeah, tennis was
That should be
The
fire.
baseball, yeah, the
The
baseball.
baseball, all of them, yeah.
Yeah,
Good times.
yeah, good
If we
times.
Mario
together.
Party.
Combat Evolved, Halo 1,
That's a good one.
Halo
LAN
1
parties.
with like
Doing the
3
LAN parties.
Xboxes.
LAN parties,
Yeah.
that stuff is good. But if we're just
Halo
talking about
1.
straight
Fucking-
mini games type
Like
games,
party games.
party
Mario Party.
games. Monopoly's
WrestleMania
definitely could be in
2000.
the list, yo. Monopoly's
You talking
definitely
about
up
the
there.
board game?
Or even just the
Monopoly
digital
is
game,
like-
bro. Even the
I
digital
guess
game,
video
yo.
game.
Because that shit is very fun, yo.
Pull up on
Mario
any
Party.
old wrestling game.
I'm about to say
Mario
wrestling.
WCW NWO Revenge.
If
Big
that
facts,
counts, I'm
big
putting that
facts.
in there. If it counts, I'm putting it in
I
there.
don't think those count.
But I don't,
if
yeah,
you
I don't think that
go
counts as a
down-
party game.
I mean, you could, no, that's a pretty
Revenge
good game. You get a lot
counts.
of people, man.
Facts. That's what I used to buy the PlayStation shit where you could add the extra controllers.
Oh, the
Like,
multi-tap.
give more,
multi-tap.
yeah, the multi-tap specifically for the wrestling game, SmackDown vs. Raw and shit like that.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. What else? What else? Great party games. Which Mario Party was the latest one? Was it
12?
I think
13?
4 is
I don't
my
know.
favorite one, to be honest.
Was it 4?
Really?
Which one? There's one that
Which
was
one
really
was
good,
on
but I forgot
GameCube?
Then we need to play Mario Party together. All of them.
How though? Can we?
I'm not sure.
can
I'm
we
not
play?
sure which one.
You gotta use you can use an emulator.
It might have been 3. That's the. It actually might have been 3. That's the one that I like. I have to go back and look at the box art, yo. I don't really remember. The one for 64
3 was
was
on
lit,
64,
though.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, is that the one for 64?
3, I think so.
3
4
might
is
be
on
64.
GameCube.
4 is on GameCube. Yeah, that's the one I like.
4 is on
Yeah, I
GameCube.
think it was 3 then. It might have been 3 that I really enjoyed then.
We can emulate the Mario Party shit though, and play together.
Yep.
That last Mario
Probably.
Party's fucking trash, bro.
Yeah, the one on Switch is mid, yo. It's definitely
Yeah,
mid.
that bitch Daisy a star
it?
for being the most. And some stupid shit they did at the end I lost, bro. I was heated.
Oh, you had it, Jack?
I
You
played
played
it with my niece and them, man. That shit pissed me the fuck off so bad, bro. I was winning the whole game. We had 1 AI. It was fucking Daisy, bro. She get an assist from Mario. And they're gonna say she got a star for getting assisted. I'm like, what? That ain't make sense. That shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. Yeah.
We named quite a few. Can we move on to the next one?
Yeah, Ryudo.
Shout out to you.
Ryudo89 says, if all you had a Switch, would you guys play Ultimate Alliance on stream together? Also, what do you see the podcast going in 1 to 3 years? Will you guys grow the Patreon, or will the come up with this? You're making this hard on me with these words right now, the grammar. Okay, or will the come up with and create ways to build up the podcast? Are any of you on the podcast fans of JRPGs in general? Not the new school sim shitty one like the Persona series. But games like the Breath of Fire series from Capcom, the Dragon Quest series. I refuse to acknowledge Square Enix, the Lunar series, and etc. Yes, I might come off as a weeb, but I more so like this podcast. But you, guy, go on the Sony slander, but anything on Nintendo not caring until they got forced to do something. What?
Let's go. Talk that talk, bro. Who's that Rayodo?
I don't even know what the fuck.
I don't even know.
Speak from your heart. Come on now.
My head hurts. My head hurts a little bit.
Let's go, baby.
The question.
Would we play Ultimate Alliance on stream together? I don't have the game.
Yeah.
If I would be down if these guys had a Switch in the game or whatever.
I mean, yeah, they just got to get the game. Everybody got to switch.
What character will y'all be, yo?
Wolverine.
I don't know.
Give me
Miles.
Wolverine.
I'll be Miles Morales or the Hulk.
I like Wolverine.
No, I think Jack should be the Hulk, cause that nigga be getting mad as shit, bro. So Jack should be the Hulk.
I mean, I can do that.
I'll be
They got
Miles
female
Morales.
characters?
Yeah,
I want to
they-
be
Wolverine
represented.
or Storm. I'll be Wolverine or Storm.
They got
Or
Scarlet Witch.
fire,
They got
too.
Scarlet Witch.
is fire.
Who else they got?
Storm.
Do they got Storm in the game? I haven't unlocked Storm yet.
Yeah, Storm's in there.
Oh,
My
okay. I
head
haven't
hurts.
unlocked it. Yeah. But as for JRPGs, I do. Dragon Quest 11 was actually my first Dragon Quest. It was actually my very first Dragon Quest, and I really, really enjoyed it. Beat it already. Got the true ending on PC. I think I'm gonna buy the Switch version as well, because that has added content that I kind of want to play. But as for like old, super old classic JRPGs, I don't know, man. I used to play like, I never really played like super hardcore JRPGs like back in the day like that, you know. I was usually playing like JRPG lights, like what you guys wouldn't really respect, I guess. You weeb guys wouldn't really respect.
The weaves.
Yeah. I'm the same. I didn't really.
I mean, you was a little
I-
kid
yeah.
back then.
Yeah, I was definitely young.
Ain't no
too.
fucking little kid finna be playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll play shit.
I'm the
How about
same
y'all?
way.
If I were to pick a character, it'd probably be either Star-Lord or Daredevil, monster for MUA.
Yeah, Star-Lord is cool.
I don't know. I grew up with JRPGs, so I love them. So I think they're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You can name.
Yeah, I
You
didn't.
can name one or two games. One or two games.
So I would definitely go with Terranigma, and also I love Legend of Mana PS1. I think that's fantastic. I would also probably say Grandia 1 is really good. If you want to go Super Nintendo, then I would probably do
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Aren't they doing something with the Mana games, like a collection?
Yeah.
Yes, I bought it. I bought the physical version.
Okay, so that's out already.
It's out in digital.
Yeah.
Oh, they look pretty interesting. I might want to check that out.
It's awesome.
So that was the questions, right? I think that was.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one. Where will podcasts be going in 1 to 3
Oh.
years?
1 to 3 years. I don't know, man. Shit, I might not even be around 1 to 3 years. When you know what I mean? I might pop into junior. I might pop a junior and have to go ghost, bro.
Damn.
We'll see. We'll see.
About
Yo.
kids.
We'll see where it
No.
goes.
Time
Oh.
goes so fast.
Yeah, no, that's
3 years might go by like it's nothing, and I
no.
might be right here doing this and
Yeah.
Right.
growing.
As long
Hopefully
as you
growing.
as long as you guys will support, we'll keep it going as long as it can. You know, my goal is
Maybe
to
it
at
would
least
be
hit
dope.
at least 200 episodes before I quit. At least that's my goal. to hit at least 200 episodes before I call it quits. So I'll be here at least for 200 episodes.
I think it's gonna get bigger than you think, and I think we're gonna quit. I think it's gonna
We
get
won't
to the
want to
point
quit.
where-
Yeah.
well, I would like it to get to the point where we have a studio.
Yeah, that's too big, bro. You dream big.
That would be crazy.
You have to put a lot more work than we.
Crazy.
Yeah, you're dreaming
Hey
big.
man,
Yeah.
make the
I ain't mad at that.
money
Yeah.
right shit. Yeah.
Move to
Like a
Cali.
studio.
The thing
Move to
about
Cali.
us is like if you look at the map, we're in so opposite parts
Yeah.
of like
Right.
the
Yeah,
U.S.
yeah.
and then you got Kofi up north. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
mean,
I don't
it would be
know.
dope to come together to do a couple shows together, like in the immediate future.
Like it
be
would
down.
be like a
Me-
PressStart Live.
right. Meet up with fans and shit like that. Do some shit. Shit, Kofi hosts some fucking basketball. Gym.
Bro, I told freaking yo. I'm gonna call out my boy. I told Nev, yo, Nev, pull up, bro. Come play some ball, bro. He can't live too far from me.
Have you
Man, like,
seen
nah,
Nev?
bro.
Nev is not playing no basketball.
I said
He
Nev
got
is
a
like,
plan.
Nev is
Nev
like,
is
yo,
not playing no basketball.
yo, you know what Nev told me? He's like, yo, we can meet up at a manga shop or some shit like that, bro, or something.
Nev is a full-blown geek, bro. He is not playing no basketball.
Shout out to my bro Nev, bro.
Weeb.
Shout out to my bro
sit there and I
Nev, bro.
draw you and shit. Is
That's
that it for that one?
Yeah, that's it for that one. Let's move on to the next one.
That's a good question. Like whoever's listening to this or commenting on the podcast later, where would you want to see us in 1 to 3 years? I think that curious what people would say.
Yeah.
I have to put in more work. Look, it's all about motivation for me. Like I came out and said, I want to start making regular videos again. You know, my first video that I did about Final Fantasy was okay. The other one was meh. I know we could have done better. But I just feel like I kind of get discouraged because clearly we have like tons, like enough people watching us, but like just for the simple fact, like it's so hard to get them to like even hit a like button and stuff like that on your videos. It's just not really encouraging. So it really doesn't give me super motivation. Because listen, I do appreciate all y'all sending the super chats and all that, but to be honest, yo, if y'all share the podcast and hit the like button more than send money, I'll be okay with that too. I'll be actually better with that for me. That's for me personally. I'm not speaking on anyone else. If y'all just hit the share button and hit the like button,
That's great.
Hey man, you said no super chat. You can dislike my shit.
you know what I mean?
That motherfucker
Because look,
deletion
this
that money,
this
right?
how I see it. I see power in numbers in terms of growth. And when you share the podcast, you like the podcast, it helps with that. You know what I mean? Because I know everything will fall into place later on. I'm not really looking for this short term return. You know what I mean? Like it's nice. It's definitely nice. I definitely appreciate all the donations. You know, it really does help fund my hobby and stuff like that. But I kind of see it as in like I see the power in numbers. I'm trying to really grow. Like I'd rather grow my subscribers and get, you know what I mean? I just be looking in the long term, grand scheme of things more than just like, okay, I'm just doing this for like a little donation here and there. So I'd rather grow it. Yeah. So yo, if you really want to support the podcast, yo, hit the share button. You want to help us? Hit the share button. Post it on Twitter. Share it with your friends. We'll do our due justice to, you know, give the content and hit the like button. That's all I can ask for. But you know, it's a very hard task for people to hit the like button, even not to share it. But hit the like button. It's very hard.
Well, people use it start playlist.
Because I feel like yo, we average like yo. It depends on the news. We can average anywhere between 5,000 to 6,000 views. I feel like we should get like at least 500 likes an episode. But that's just me. Me. But you know, we average around like 200 likes a I don't understand it though. I don't understand it, but
the thing
it's
is,
okay.
we average normally around 300 viewers concurrent live on a scheduled date and time. We
usually
average
around 300,
around 150 likes. So we're at a 50% like ratio live. And I think that's really where it is.
Yeah. It's strange to me, but hey, I guess maybe I have to do more. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think it's you, bro. I don't think it's you. I think I blame YouTube. I blame YouTube and their lack of placing importance on liking videos. They really don't. You know what I mean? Especially on like smaller content creators, because
it helps. People don't know it helps.
Like, I mean, it definitely does help the engagement and like getting the video out there. But at the same time, like, you know what I mean? YouTube don't really put the effort out there to even emphasize like, oh, like the video if you like fuck with this person type shit. So I blame YouTube a lot of that.
Yeah,
But it's all
YouTubers.
good, man. It is what it is. Y'all
Not
do
the
what y'all
best.
want, bro. I ain't here to tell you what y'all want to do anyways. Y'all do what you want. And it's whatever, yo. All right, so let's read the next one, please.
Next one. All right.
We got like a few
Alish.
more.
Yeah, Alish says, "What's good, PSP? Just wanted to ask if you categorize yourself as a gamer or a platformer. A gamer is someone who decides where they play based on the games available that they're interested in, whereas a platformer decides where they play based on hardware and
That's
features."
definitely Jack. Oh, that's definitely Jack.
So that's like,
No,
yeah.
Ooh, Jack, I'm calling you a platformer from now, bro. You're a platformer, bro.
Absolutely not.
And he expect, or they expect all games available to them. So that's the.
Oh, that's
platformer.
Alex. What you mean?
Yeah, that's Alex.
That's Alex. That's platformer.
That's
Big
Big
fan.
time.
PC
What if I
gamers,
told
yo.
you? So what if I told you that
Platformer,
PC is
aka
the
fanboy,
best
yo.
platform? PC is objectively the best platform.
I would agree with you.
So
I
there
would
you go.
agree with you.
So there you
I
go.
definitely choose.
So-
I definitely choose
so
the
we
platform
know
I'm playing based on
that
games.
this
I don't give a
person,
fuck about that shit.
even though Alish is so kind of being a part of our Patreon, is just trying to get a rise out of a PC gamer. And look, what we need to do is get you together with a little website called Logical Increments and get you a PC, so you know
No
how
fault.
good PCs are.
You
Don't
guys
become a
already,
platformer.
you already know what it is with me. I got the reputation I buy everything, right? It doesn't matter what platform it is. If it's a dope game, I'm there. I'm playing it. You know what I mean? I'm playing it. So that's just me.
I'm definitely a gamer. If the game is on the Xbox, I gotta play it there. It's like based on the game. If I want to play that game, I'm going where it's at. If it's on everything, and let's say I have a good PC, which is gonna happen pretty soon, then maybe I choose it on PC. If it's like maybe I prefer the online, or maybe my friends are on a certain online or something, then but the game's there, maybe I'll choose that. It just depends. I guess could make an argument. Maybe platformer comes into play for me, but most of the time it's like if I want to play that game, I'm going where it's at. Period.
Yep, same here.
That's why I make fun of like people wanting Persona on the Switch. It's like you could just play it on the PS4 right now.
Like, there's this one guy who keeps on, there's this one guy that keeps on putting it in my chat. Shout out to him, yo. That one PlayStation fanboy.
Persona?
Like, does he not know that I've already beaten the game? Like, already even started a new game plus on PlayStation? I could find his name, but I ain't trying to. But he knows who I'm talking about. This guy writes paragraphs. He's like a hardcore PlayStation fanboy. Like, does he not know that I've already beaten the game? Like, what's wrong with this guy?
I've been playing a lot of RPGs on my Switch. God damn, having an RPG like Persona 5 would be really cool on the Switch because it would
Port bagging. He bagging. Look at him bagging.
Just saying, it would be cool as fuck because it would be a great place. Because I have so many JRPGs on that little console, and it's great to play JRPGs on the go. So it's dope as shit. So I would really like that. Although I do have a PS4, I'm still not really into playing a 200-hour JRPG right now.
Yeah.
All right, platformer.
Erica, let me know when you see what 60 FPS looks like.
Hey, it might happen this weekend. It's about to happen. I got parts on the way.
Oh yeah, you upgrade your PC.
You have to be 720p, low settings, 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Fire.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Yes, whatever it takes.
All right,
See what
let's
happens.
get to Unforgiven's question. We got 2 more after that, then we're gonna call it a night.
Okay.
Gotta go feed the boy.
Y'all sent a lot of questions this week, yo. Holy, yo.
Yeah,
Hell,
Press
hold
Start
it
Pro.
down.
This is from Unforgiven. Press Start Pro tip: install the new Chrome extension named Good Twitter.
I
One
did.
word to go back to sanity. Yeah, I heard about that. I need to.
Super good.
Ooh, I
I
need to
Twitter
see
see
that.
is trash now on
Arsenal
desktop.
posted it. It looks like the mobile version now.
It's
on
really bad.
desktop.
No,
It's
the
horrible.
mobile is like better.
So how do I do that?
No,
how do I do
the
that?
mobile is definitely organized better, but I think like the way the icons look and shit like that.
Yeah,
is
they
super-
made it look more like.
Yo, it doesn't work on the desktop, J-Man. It doesn't work on the desktop. Yo, what did he say?
Chrome
it's a
extension.
Chrome. It's
Chrome
Chrome. You have to use
extension called.
How do you even
Good
find that?
Twitter.
I'm gonna put
Just
it in the
Google.
We'll do it later.
Twitter
Google.
DMs.
All right,
I
all
found
right.
it.
All right, just put the link in there for me,
So
bro.
yeah, everybody do that because it's trash on desktop now.
So
Terrible.
you have to click that extension to launch Twitter, or
I'm not
I don't know how this
sure.
works.
So once
Maybe
the
it
extension's
just-
in, once the extension is in Chrome and you load
Yeah.
Twitter, it automatically brings it back to.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. So what was his question, or he just asked that,
It was just the pro
or he just
tip,
told us
and
that?
then
Oh, okay.
then the thought of the day: the word gullible is the same backwards.
Hold up.
Oh, what you say? What do you
Y'all
say?
are so gullible. Y'all are so gullible.
I caught it right away. I was like, no,
Oh, get out of here,
I
yo.
didn't even remember what
This guy made me double check real quick, yo. He actually made me double check. I'm like, really?
Jack, did you catch that? It says the word gullible is the same backwards.
Oh,
No, it's not.
I know. Well, clearly, Kofi started with a G. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gullible, yo. Next question.
Next one. Okay, Francisco, aka Butto, says, do you guys think game prices should stay full price even after years later, or should they go down in price? Of course they go down. This is a shot at
Down in price.
Nintendo.
Digital
This is a shot at
games
Nintendo.
should go down in price.
Down.
Digital games,
should launch down in
all
price.
games should go down.
digital games
Yeah.
should go
All
down,
games.
but especially
All
digital,
games.
especially digital games. You're not manufacturing the case. You ain't manufacturing the little artwork. You ain't manufacturing the CDs. You're not shipping it to the stores.
yeah.
You're not doing all of this. Why is the game still full price as if I bought it like a physical copy? Why? It doesn't make
Can I
sense.
one-up-
You know why? Because
can I
they can
one-up
get away with it. They can get away with it, so they do it.
Can I one up you, Kofi?
Yeah.
Digital games should be lower in price day one.
Yes, it should be. I
with
agree.
that.
I agree.
I wish.
Yeah. Your shit should not launch at 60.
Exactly. No, I saw someone in the chat. No trade value. You're right. Like,
Yeah,
Nah,
that
man.
too.
yeah.
That's
But
what
this is-
keep me from buying shit digital unless I can get a game straight paid half price. I'm not buying shit digital unless it's on sale.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is definitely a shot at Nintendo.
As it
I'm
should
with
be.
you, Buro. I'm with you because those games just do not go down. It'll be years
And-
late. Like one two Switch is still like $50.
Yo, you know what?
What?
Nintendo
Yes.
only drops their prices physically like that once the
It's crazy.
console's at the end of the life cycle and they make like the platinum hits bullshit, bro.
Oh yeah, they put their
Right.
ugly ass
Yeah,
band
that's
on.
when they drop it like
They
mad
trash.
cheap. That's what they do.
That's
what they do.
The fucking Nintendo dick suckers. It holds its value.
It holds
Talking
its
about
value.
one
They
two
be
switches
killing me,
garbage.
bro.
It
None of
should.
that shit holds
There's
its
no
value.
look. Video games are not a rare commodity product, and therefore, if a game is no longer in limelight of being needed to bought day one, you should lower the price of that product in order to sell more copies. Period.
Indeed.
They would sell more. You know
That
how
would- I
many
mean,
more
that's-
games
that's
I would
what I'm saying.
have? Like on 3DS, I would have way more. But they're like $30, $25.
Yeah, you would
It's too
think
much.
they would make up for it because more people will be able to afford games. You know, you would think they would make up for it, right? If they're like, say, if each game was like what $49 or something like that.
That's what.
Right now, games, yo, after taxes over here, it's $100 over here, bro, in Canada. Pretty much 90 something and like what 46 cents or some shit like that. It's pretty much $100 over here in Canada for a brand new AAA game. Not even AAA, bro.
Damn.
That's how much it costs over here. 79 plus the 13% tax, $90. bro.
Oh.
Y'all got a 13%. God damn.
Yeah, Canada
I
taxes.
thought we had a high tax.
Crazy.
We got a 9% tax.
Yes, 13. Yep, 13%.
Shit.
Damn.
And our games cost $79.99.
Man,
it's that
13%,
healthcare
that's wild.
though. You got the healthcare, so
Yep.
There you go.
kind of
And the poutine and all that. Yeah, y'all
And
good.
the
bro.
poutine.
The milk in the
Yeah,
bag.
all
The
that.
milk in the
Yeah,
Yeah,
bag.
milk bag, milk. Y'all good over there, man.
That's where the money goes.
Y'all got an NBA championship. Y'all good over there, man. Play around with that.
Kofi Buro says there's an extra message, but I don't see it.
I'm gonna refresh the page. Oh, he says play Catherine. You don't see something like that? Play Catherine.
No, I don't
Hold
see
on.
that.
Okay, I'll read it out if I can.
Yeah, I
Play
think he wants
Catherine,
me
Full
to-
Body Judgment, and Persona 5, guys. I think he just wanted to get that message out
Persona
there.
on
Okay.
sale too.
I already
It's
beat
on sale for
Persona.
Yeah, it's
13.
on sale for $13. I think.
I already beat Persona. Judgment. I'm not in no rush. Catherine, I'm interested. Isn't that like some sort of puzzle game?
Yeah,
I'm
the
interested.
new demo is out.
I need to play the demo just to see what it's
I'll give it a
even
try.
about.
I'll give it a try.
Maybe I'll stream it before Gears.
I
or
heard the
something.
game hard as shit. God damn. I heard it's very
Is it?
difficult. Yeah, I heard it's very difficult.
Yeah. All right, and the last question by H. Dog Gaming.
Okay. H Dog, have you guys ever had multiple games instead of just
Hold
one?
on, what you say? You broke up.
You
I
cut
did.
out. Yeah.
Have you guys ever had multiple Game of the Year games instead of just one? So far, I got 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, Devil May Cry 5, and Resident Evil 2 Remake. Yeah, I have for 2017, I had a lot.
2017 and 2018.
had a
To be
lot.
honest, Red Dead and God of War both deserve, like, I think those both deserve Game of the Year in my personal opinion. In 2017, Persona 5 and Breath of the Wild. Those games are like fantastic. Even though I picked Persona 5 over Breath of the Wild because I enjoyed it more. But those games, either one of them, both of them are like my Game of the Year. So yeah, I don't care. I can't get mad at either answer.
I definitely have, especially 2014. I had Velocity 2X, Transistor, and South Park, Stick of Truth. 2010? No, I can't even say 2010. I would have said God of War and Red Dead, but there's something about God of War 3 that pissed me off, bro. I don't know what it is about that game. I think
Game of classic, Jack.
it's a classic, but I say Red Dead, so no, I don't say 2010. 2014, got it.
Oh, okay. All right. How about you? Any other answers from y'all or what?
I'm trying to think of it.
1998.
Probably like
98 was
What-
great.
What
That
game?
whole year.
He said 1998.
That whole year.
Yeah,
All of
a
it.
lot of good games.
Oh, 2013. That's true.
2013, I had a
what you put
couple.
up there with Last of Us?
Tomb Raider.
GTA
Tomb Raider was
5.
good.
man.
Tomb Raider was fucking heat, bro. I love that game,
It was
bro.
really good.
13 with GTA 5 and Last of Us. That was
Bioshock Infinite.
That was
GTA
fucking
5,
close.
Like it was a banger.
yeah. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Not Gears Judgment?
2009, I could probably
Gears Judge.
2009
2013.
Modern Warfare 2 and Uncharted 2 is really close for me.
Oh, who asked me that? That's it.
Yeah, 13. That's actually a good one. GTA 5 and Last of Us. Hell yeah.
2017, that was fire. You had like Cuphead, Neo, Persona 5, Metroid. Like, there's so many games that I could
Yeah.
probably interchange.
Breath of the Wild. Was it Horizon came out that year?
Kinds
Hell
of
yeah.
games. A lot of games. That's
All
it.
right, so let me read the last few super chats. Really do appreciate it for sending that. Hit that like button too. Would appreciate that too. This one's from KW Fang. He says, "Press start Mario Party night when?" Hey man, we have to get everyone has to have the same
We get it
game.
working.
Yeah.
That better
And
not give me a
I
virus.
think Mario Party on oh, you're talking about like a PC emulator? That's what they're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Okay.
they're saying. That
Me
better
and
not
one
mess with
night,
my
we and
computer.
one night tried something like that with Soul Calibur 2, I remember, and like it was out of sync. Like what was happening on my screen wasn't happening on his. His was weird.
I got a lot of lag. Ew.
Yeah. Coon Chronicle says, Jack, would you rather smash Nadine, Chloe, Aloy, Ellie,
Ellie.
or Freya?
Or who? Freya? Oh, Freya from
God
God
of War.
Well,
the voice
Freya.
actor for Freya. Whew, she can get
Wait,
it.
hold on,
Yeah,
let me
she
finish.
fine.
Tell you that, she can
Gotta
get it,
choose
dog.
a PlayStation girl. I'm choosing Chloe. She looked like her mouth fire. I'm definitely out of all the names that you put, I'm picking Chloe as well for sure. She's the baddest.
okay.
Chloe's definitely the baddest.
Well,
Nadine
Freya,
can tie
that,
your ass up.
Freya, that bitch crazy, so she a no go. Aloy look alright, but she look kind of musty too, so I guess a no. Nadine, she fine, but she ain't got no cake back there. I'm about to leave that alone.
Yeah, her butt looks like it's just like hard rock, like some muscle, like pure muscle, you know. So I ain't with it.
That's an Alex.
That's
yeah.
an Alex chick. That's an Alex girl, bro.
So who's the girl with black hair in it too?
That's
Chloe.
Chloe.
That one.
Yeah, Chloe's
Okay,
winning, yo.
who
Chloe's
were the other
winning.
options he said? He said Ellie. Ellie legal now, but she a muff diver, no offense.
Muff diver.
Chloe, if
Ellie
it's
carpet
Uncharted 2
muncher.
or Uncharted Lost Legacy, Chloe.
It's definitely.
You already know what's
Chloe's
going
the right
on.
answer. Chloe's the right answer, man.
Who's
I gotta
the
go
one with the
Chloe,
muscle
though.
butt?
Chloe a freak.
What
Nadine.
happened? Nadine.
Nadine.
Nadine's got the muscle butt.
Alex
Oh,
about to
muscle
Google,
butt.
bro.
She's
Nah,
she's googling her right now.
You're on Pornhub right now, Nadine.
I don't even think it's a competition. No, Nadine.
Yeah,
I mean,
Chloe got the
the-
cheeks,
yeah,
bro.
Chloe's the
Isn't
hottest
this
out
the
of.
girl that got
hottest.
really that made Solid Rev really mad because she beat up
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yes.
she
Two
walked
guys
his-
at once.
And it
Stomped
was
out
like
breaking
it was
tails,
like
man.
she's half
She
his
beat two
size.
guys
That
at
would never
once.
happen.
Yep,
Right.
that's her.
Which it could definitely happen, but
She's
Yeah.
trained. You know.
exactly.
She got the muscles back there.
I see your
So why
face.
not?
I see your face, Alex.
He's all smiling.
No, he's like, no,
That would
he's like,
never happen.
all right, while y'all think about that, let me read this other one so we can get out of here. Black Metal Gamer with another one. He says, if you all were in an RPG, what class would each member be? BG would be a white mage due to his petite size and hiding behind a tree casting spells.
He's hiding behind a tree. What class
What
would
class?
we be if it was
I
RPG?
guess
Yeah.
I would want to be a mage too, though. What time was it? Brawler?
Magic,
Y'all say
really?
I'm angry.
Nah, man. I don't like
never
magic.
Y'all
played
say I'm
mage.
angry, so was it brawler? Is that the class? I'd be a
I want to be the archer or whatever
or
that
tank
shit.
or some shit. I'd be
I'm
a
definitely-
Oh, the
with a bow and
coward?
arrow.
The coward?
A coward?
That man is a coward. He was
Using a bow and
Distant
arrow?
support. Yeah, I like to,
Yeah.
I like to be in the cut. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm gonna be a knight, the Dark Knight, bro. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a knight.
I was gonna say that. I always pick knight or like warrior. They usually go like that, like the balanced kind of class.
Y'all are boring.
Why? What would you be?
Jester.
Oh,
because you're a clown.
If y'all ever play Darkest Dungeon and you pick the Jester class, that is the most powerful class. Even though you
I
might
got
think
that
it's a
game.
clown.
I got that game.
You should play that game, Jack.
I need to. I do.
That's what you should stream, Jack.
I need
Darkest
to get on that.
Because they buff their party with songs on the little loot, and then they fucking stab motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's a really good game.
JL West 23 with another donation. $10, man. I appreciate it. He says, for Alex, just because he knows about I can't even pronounce that. Terranium.
Terranigma.
How do you pronounce that?
Terranigma.
Terranigma.
Nigma.
Terranigma. Okay, because he knows about Terranigma on Super NES.
Yep.
I haven't heard of that game at all.
It's probably one of the best JRPGs of all time.
Okay, I might have to look at some gameplay.
What'd you call it? Terranium? What you say?
I don't know. I didn't even fully say. I didn't even know how to pronounce it.
All right, bro. You got it. All right.
Did Castle Crashers come out yet on PS4?
Hell no.
Not yet. Not yet.
God
Sofa Spy
damn.
says, press our podcast film in front of a live studio. Maybe one day, man.
that'd be cool.
All I know is I ain't gonna put no crazy goals on our Patreon just not to achieve it. You know what I mean? So, we'll see if something like that can happen in the future. Maybe
The
we'll
good thing
go
about
to
that
E3
too,
or
we
some
could
shit.
do a press start and then do it off the record too. Like give him 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
maybe one day if we ever
A lot
go
of
to like a
diversity.
gaming event, we all go to a gaming event, then we can do a live podcast. I do want to go to like PAX or something like that.
Let's go to PSX. It'll come
PSX.
back
Ooh.
because we could get in. I mean, it's not like it's press.
It's
or,
hard,
Yeah.
right?
I ain't going to California with them earthquakes. I'm good.
But Jack, yo, you don't even fly plane. Yo, you
You
don't
won't
fly
even
no
feel it.
planes. Yo, Jack, you don't fly no planes.
I've never flown in a plane before. I'm going on my first trip, my first big trip this year, man.
Oh, really?
Where you going?
Oh,
Yeah,
where you going?
I ain't riding no plane. I'm going on a cruise, man. I think I'm riding a train, bro.
cruise.
Oh, that's crazy.
So you
are you
going
like,
on the
are you
train to
actually
the cruise
scared like of flights, or are you just haven't had the opportunity to
I'm
fly?
definitely afraid of height, but I know eventually I'm gonna have to probably do it. I might pull up on Slumphead too, man. So that's something that's going on.
Or
You in New Orleans, baby.
Yeah, on fucking yeah.
You going down the Bourbon Street.
I was nervous too, flying for the first time. You just got to get it over with.
I'm definitely gonna be. I hate
Just
heights,
get it
bro.
done.
God damn.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
so when you visiting the swamp?
It's gonna be in November, man. It's gonna be in
November?
November. Yeah.
Alright, yo. Coon Chronicles says, Jack, you
Coon
tried-
Chronicles?
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh shit.
Jack, you tried that Popeye's chicken sandwich? It's lit.
Yo, everybody.
I like-
I had one.
Popeye.
Why is it a
It's
new?
a-
Is it a new chicken sandwich?
Yeah. It
Okay.
kind of tastes like a Chick-fil-A sandwich a little bit.
Huh?
Like, and the way they got it. Kind of. It put me in the same, the way they wrap it and present it. It kind of put me in the same mood as that.
The
Did
way,
they use chicken strips?
No.
Like the strip? Ah,
If you talk about the one
love
I
their
had,
strips.
no. It's cool. It's
yeah.
I usually only get like a $5 box when I go to Popeye. Never tried it. sandwiches or anything like that. But everybody been telling me that chicken sandwich is lit, so I'm gonna have to give it a shot.
Yeah. All right, yo. That's the podcast. You know, it was a slow week, but you know, you guys gave us a lot of questions this week. Shit, I'm about to open on the Patreon or something, bro. Y'all giving us too much questions, bro. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone who tuned into the podcast live. Press Start Podcast 117. We getting up there. We're gonna go ahead and do the outros. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's show. We'll be back with Off the Record this Tuesday, so make sure you check out our Patreon. I'm gonna be doing I haven't done a big monthly giveaway in a bit, you know what I mean? Things are happening in my life, but I'm gonna be doing a big monthly giveaway real soon. I think for next month, so I think you guys gonna be want to be a part of that to have a chance to win what I'm about to post there. So make sure you guys check out our Patreon. We do a lot of cool things there, and Off the Record on Tuesday. We're gonna do the outros. We're gonna start off with Alex.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out and watching. Having a great show. Everybody had a good time. We're gonna be streaming, if not Gears this weekend, then some more God of War 3. And check me out on Twitch and Twitter. It's at @OnoItalics, and join the YouTube page where I put out videos every week. So have a great one.
Oh, Alex, I think one of your people is coming at you on Twitter. I just been tagged.
Yes.
He says, when you realize how dumb you are, what you are, sound.
Oh, this guy. Oh, man.
He took a clip.
Let me see.
This is the guy. He retweets his own tweets, dude. Oh, it's so fucking.
Oh, that's my boy.
Yeah,
Angel.
yeah.
Angel, what's good? Angel, what's good, bro?
That's your boy.
That's your boy.
he my boy now. What's good, Angel? What's good, man?
What is
They've
this
been going at
audio
it.
clip? What is this audio quality?
It's about
Get that man Alex some
the
heat.
Naughty Dog.
Wait, let's see.
What?
Give him some heat,
Listening?
dog.
Why? Because you sound Robotnik or something?
It just sounds really bad.
It sounds
also,
weird.
I'm very flattered at the fact that he is so obsessed with me. Listen,
Damn, you didn't even wait till the
charge by
podcast was over, yo. This shit is crazy.
listen,
I
so
know.
I charge by the hour. It's $29.95.
Oh,
Damn.
Hey man, shout out to you, Angel, yo. Keep on bringing that smoke to Alex, yo.
big fan.
Alex, you already did your outro, right?
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
somebody's gonna get blocked today. A fat one.
All right, J Main, yo,
That one.
do your outro.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter at JMain518. Appreciate everybody for tuning into the podcast. Make sure y'all like, share the stream out, let people know, what we doing over here with the Press Start. God damn. Anyway, yeah, y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all on Tuesday for Off the Record. Should be lit.
All right, Erica.
Oh, you put the link out for the questions for Off the Record, right?
Yeah, I already did that. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So make sure y'all go over there, support the podcast, and ask those questions, man.
It
We
always
look
gets a
forward to
little crazy. Off the
Yeah, get a
record.
little raunchy and a little hot, a little
Yeah.
spicy over there.
Y'all like dirty
But,
talks, we definitely be talking dirty over there, yo.
Yeah, you guys, great podcast. I'll be streaming this weekend as well for Gears. Somebody in the chat was asking where do we stream. We all pretty much stream on Twitch, so you can find us by our names. Oh no, it's Alex, right? Jack Move Johnny, got PressStartKofi, and well, J Main don't stream, so
It don't matter, yo,
Facts.
right?
it don't matter. It don't
When you
matter.
gonna stream? Oh, come on, bro.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be when I return to streaming.
Really, bro?
Also never.
That's
Yeah,
never.
gonna be monumental.
she
Yeah.
said so. Never.
So never?
It's coming soon.
Damn.
It's coming soon. I'm about to beat Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm on my way, man. I'm on my way.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll see you guys Tuesday for Off the Record.
And Jack.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Good podcast this week. Make sure you check out the Press Start podcast on Patreon if you feel so inclined to do that. Check me out. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Jack Move Johnny, and yeah, appreciate y'all for watching.
All right, that's it, guys. I hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you guys real soon. All right, take it easy, people. Man, I'm tired of these motherfuckers not hitting the like button and shit, man.
Oh, man.
Let's just quit the podcast. I'm
Let's
done.
man, we done, yo. We done.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
this Press Our Podcast trash, anyways. I hate doing this. You know what I mean?
It's real bad.
Yeah.
Press Our Podcast
man.
trash, yo. Oh shit, we
Worst
live, yo.
podcast ever.
We live. Oh.